3, 2.
Live on the JayLamar Show.
I'm on a mission to get it. About to count me $1 million. I'm chasing 7-figure dreams. Let's get it.
The JayLamar Show.
Get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Gotta get to 7 figures, man, one day at a time. Cause I hustle and grind. I hustle and grind. Just trying to inspire. So I hustle and grind. Gotta get up.
You are now tuned in live to the JayLamar Show, brought to you by HustleIsLifeBrand.com, inspiring hustle and grind through apparel since 2017. Visit HustleIsLifeBrand.com. And now, your host, JayLamar.
Put all the BS to the side and keep my mind on this grind. I ain't worried about theirs, no, I'm just trying to get mine. A very consistent hustler, I'm always.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It is I, the award-winning podcast host, JayLamar. You are now tuned into episode 15, this season 1 finale of the JayLamar Show Live, brought to you by Spreaker.com, sponsored by Glazed Out TV and Attended Hit Productions and the HustleIsLifeBrand.com. Season 1 finale of the JayLamar Show. This is my 3rd year as a podcast host. Actually, now let me take that back. January 5th of 2020 will be my 3rd year anniversary as a podcast host. You know what I'm saying? This is my third podcast, and pretty much the one that's gonna stick with this one. But real quick, man, I just want to, first and foremost, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you that are here every week. Doing this here with me, man. Y'all make the show definitely a lot more of what it is. I appreciate y'all. I just gotta send some shouts out real quick. Send some shouts out to my previous guests, Sock Sosa, my boy Paco Peak, Bankhead, D Red, D Brown, 30 Boy Will, the Same Hustle New Money Group, C Mills, Armani Hamilton, Vonnie J, Full Span, Jamal Shane, King Monte Carlo, Josh Russell, Crush DiBiase, Dub C's, and Sko Jeezy, man. I really appreciate y'all in advance for y'all participation in the show, man. It's been you know what I'm saying, I enjoy interviewing all of y'all. You know what I'm saying, hopefully, of course, we definitely gonna try to get it in some more during season 2. But yeah, man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. Really sticking this out with me, and just going through this process, man. This is our show, It's not. I know it's just the JayLamar Show, but collectively, this is y'all show too, man. Y'all are a big part of why the show is growing and how it's growing. So, what I'm saying, any victory that we celebrate, any victory that I celebrate, this is your victory to celebrate too. So, episode 15, what I'm saying, is here. Tonight we're gonna talk some shit. Tonight, man, it's gonna be interesting because I have a Family Feud song battle that's gonna happen tonight on the show. And we'll get into that a little bit later, but the call-in lines are open as well too, so you can call into the show. The phone number, area code 414-376-0650. Sorry, let me fix that. Area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial if you want to call in. You know what I'm saying? I will go ahead and accept phone calls in. I even want people to call in. I want somebody to call in and drop a freestyle or something like that too. Like I'm gonna put it out there on the book real quick and see. I want some people to call in and freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I want to make it interesting. But I want y'all to stay tuned because at 8 o'clock, 1 hour from now, at 8 o'clock, we have a Family Feud song battle. that's going on between the homie Paco Peak, who is a resident of the show. I'm gonna call him a resident. He's a resident of the show, a fan of the show. Has multiple singles on the show, and he himself is in a little bit of a I don't know to call it a beef. I don't know what to call it because I don't know the entire situation, but it's a Family Feud song battle. It is a Family Feud song battle. I have a song from both gentlemen. I have a song from Paco Peak and his cousin, who I understand name is Tone Tone, or goes by the name of I actually forgot the name, but we're gonna refer to him as Tone Tone in this situation because that's what Paco called him, unless somebody corrects me. But at 8 o'clock, which is an hour from now, we gonna get into that, and I need you guys, the listeners, live on the air. Both gentlemen will be tuned in. I want you guys to either call the phone number. I want y'all to either call the phone number or comment if you're listening live. The number to dial again. Area code 414-376-0650. There's no code or anything. It's just a straight dial. Area code 414-376-0650. I want y'all to either comment live in the comments, or I want y'all to call me. And we're going to settle this beef right here on the JayLamar Show. And I want y'all to judge on substance. I want y'all to judge on cadence, quality. I want y'all to call everything out. Everything. Because these two gentlemen need to hear it. So that's going to go down at 8 o'clock. And we're going to talk some shit around that time, too, right after that, man. We're going to get into this Nick Cannon. Eminem situation. I'm gonna address this Lizzo situation too, because I'm like really pissed off at her right now. You know what I'm saying? The Mike Vick situation, I want to touch on that a little bit as well too. So I plan on talking some shit tonight, and a lot of people not gonna like me for it, but that's why I save it for the show, because y'all can't go and report me then. Y'all can't go and report me. Y'all can't go and delete comments and all that shit, and I get to actually just talk my shit. So we gonna get into that after the song battle, but we gonna run both of those songs back twice. We're gonna run them back to back twice. So I really want y'all. Go ahead, grab everybody you know. If you are listening live right now, go grab everybody you know. Send them this link. Make sure they tune in. 8 o'clock. I'm dropping both songs. And we need to settle this right here on the JayLamar Show. And also in 2020, we're gonna do more song battles. It's not gonna be like tonight's is, where it's just like this little feuding situation. But I'm gonna do a called Test Your Bars, and we're gonna put one song up against another, and I'm still deciding what the winner is gonna receive. But the winner is going to receive something. I'm not just going to, maybe it might be a free graphic design or a free t-shirt from the Hustle with Life brand, or, I got some other sponsors that have services and things that they have to offer. So I've been arranging that in the background. So tonight's going to be the pilot for that. And we going to get ready to rumble. So y'all got 15 minutes. Go grab everybody you know. Tag them, send them this link, let them know to tune in, let them know to listen. At 8 o'clock, 50 minutes from now, I'm going to drop both songs. We're going to start off the music with the homie from Milwaukee, my homie Pizzle, and this right here is called the How to Jack Freestyle. Is the Milwaukee Classic, right here on the... Wait, let me start that over before people yell at me. The award-winning JayLamar Show Live. Let's go.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar. Let's get ready to hustle! The JayLamar Show.
I'm a motherfucking baller, 011 Marcielago. They be under my allure. I got them on that pink Moscato. A newborn with that rosé. They got me drinking out the bottle. When I drop that shit, be fucking up the street.
to the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
You are now tuned in live to the JayLamar Show with your host, JayLamar.
Right now I'm just working. Tryna throw shade, it ain't working. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I'm at the top cause I earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it.
Let's get ready to hustle!
I get the biz when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. They tryna throw shade, it ain't working. I'm at the top cause I earn it. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She want the dick, gotta earn it. I take a day off and I earn it. Bad bitch get naked when I say so. If it's beef, I ain't the one you should pray for. I remember when I used to wear the same clothes. Now a nigga walk around with a bankroll. Oh yeah. Okay, I ride through the city, I flex. I'm about to get me a check. If I pull up on you, came to collect. I'm the nigga that they say up next. I ain't even really wanna start this shit, but who the fuck them niggas up was talking shit? I don't really do no talking, bitch. I shoot as soon as I walk in. And I got the tents on the wheel. I show you how to pimp a little bit. You know a nigga always on this bitch. You know a nigga always getting rich. I ain't got no friends. When you doing it this big, nigga ain't no room for that. Had a roof on the whip, but it moved back. If a nigga don't want beef, tell him move back. Ay, I get the biz when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. They tryna throw shade, it ain't working. I'm at the top cause I earned it. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She want the dick, gotta earn it. I take a day off and I earn it. Bad bitch get naked when I say so. If it's beef, I ain't the one you should pray for. I remember when I used to wear the same clothes. Now a nigga walk around with a bankroll. I get the biz when I earn it. Swagger I got ain't for purchase. Hurting you niggas on purpose, I'm wavy as fuck, but I never been surfing. Tryna ride this wave, get seasick. Pop bottles in a fly like a G6. I'm the original nigga, you just a remix. Ain't no subliminal nigga, you finna see this. Still the same nigga from 46 and Locust. Through the negativity, still remain focused. Optimistic, pop the disc in. You can tell I never had to pop the piston. Niggas have been thinking they're ready to fuck at the lyrical fit. I'ma spit and there ain't no competition. Every time I give a new rhythm, I got the women on my dick and middle fingers on my opposition. Ain't on the mission I'm on. I need money hitting my phone. I need bitches up in my bed. Need a vacation, I'm gone. Ay, I've been grinding so hard, I ain't had no time to sleep. I'm the nigga, so your baby mama finding me. Man, I feel like everybody lied to me. This game done brought out a wilder side of me. Obviously, I'm the hottest thing since Pac done left the scene. I'm schooling all these niggas, I don't know how they be testing me. Ay, I get the biz when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. They tryna throw shade, it ain't working. I'm at the top cause I earned it. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She want the dick, gotta earn it. I take a day off and I earn it. Bad bitch get naked when I say so. If it's beef, I ain't the one you should pray for. I remember when I used to wear the same clothes. Now a nigga walk around with a bankroll.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
Spinning, nigga. Shit. Better know 516, you know what I'm saying? Ha! Ha! Woo! Yikes! Woo, you hit like yikes! Ha! Yeah. Ha! Woo!
The JayLamar
Some
Show.
niggas wanna poke the bear, should just let me hibernate. About to wake 'em up, hey. Dilate, don't wanna see us make it. We gon' make it anyway. It is not my birthday, we want the entire cake. It's rush hour, better break fast. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker as we get to the cash. Mommy love to dress it up for me. Told her I'm a boss and an artist upcoming. We about to work it out, really gotta twerk it out. Turn my music up, ain't no reason to turn it down. Throw out all your worries, drinks in the air. We about to live life like we don't really care. You can go with all that talk, little buddy. buddy. Swerve out here bugging like mosquito, getting on my nerves. You can go with all that talk, little buddy. Swerve out here bugging like mosquito, getting on my nerves. Everybody out here screaming out, yikes! They just love to talk, we be living our life. Hit the ignore button, they'll be alright. Please, Mr. Engineer, turn up my mic. Everybody out here screaming out, yikes! They just love to talk, we be living our life. Hit the ignore button, they'll be alright. Please, Mr. Engineer, turn up my mic. Turn up my mic.
My name is JayLamar, and
everybody out here screaming out.
That's why me working. I'm a boss from a working, killing shit, and yeah, that's murder aftermath. Rebirth shit, give it to them, even if they don't deserve it. I shoot you if you're squirming, and I ain't even nervous. It was only $1. To the point is why it's worth it. Knock your sis out cause you're worthless. You murk your parents for birthing you. Urgency is emergency. Every day it's a purge to me. Kill a cat, a nigga talking beef. Intersection in the middle of the street. You got sitting heat, boy, you think it's sweet. Fuck a bum bitch, I'd rather beat my meat. This noise greatness when you think of me. At third wave, I'm the king. North Star, watching blink. Hook the bitch, record watch it sing. School bell ring. Don't fight it, don't blink. Booyaka, booyaka, that Wayne boy king. Killing everything in my path, ain't gon' explain one thing. A grown man in heaven, I my name, whole way. Silencer on a burner, I don't plead, no speak.
Yikes! Yikes!
It's so amazing. Vito.
Let's get ready to hustle! Live on the JayLamar Show.
All I ever wanted was the money, the money. 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Yeah, I done came a long way from nothing. Yeah, all I ever wanted was the money. 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Hey, I done came a long way from nothing. Yeah, all I ever wanted was a Franklin's. Make sure everybody eating this a banquet. Sticks on that single nigga that I came with. They don't want no smoke about you play with. Now play with it. Pop my trunk, then dip. Blue strips, Hamiltons off the rip. They done stolen up drip. Copy this, they floppy this. Bitch was sleeping on me, ain't no stand a chance. Now I know she sick, I'm thumbing through the money. You want that front and go, then you get 0-100 drumming. I ain't with all of that kicking it, I block it. I'm a goalie, ain't no pressure on no money, nigga. Keep
The
it
JayLamar
All
Show.
I ever wanted was the money, 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Yeah, I done came a long way from nothing. Yeah, all I ever wanted was the money. 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Hey, I done came a long way from nothing.
I came up from nothing, me and my mama used to be poor. Bitch, my daddy was in jail, grandma couldn't afford a boy. So I started selling, yeah, then I got on hold the boy. Took that wave and overboard, way up it's over for him. Hit that club and I get the porn, 1,000 dubs a thunderstorm. Better watch your bitch, she going, fuck her like we in a porn. All these diamonds and these foreigns, got so much it's getting torn. State to state feeling like I'm torn, came to rap but I ain't perform. Got more racks than a clothing store, unique packs got more in store. I've been ballin' for so long, niggas scared to check the score. Back to back like Kobe and Jordan, I get money then I get some more. I spend money then spend some more, that's what the fuck they made it for.
All I ever wanted was the money, 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Yeah, I done came a long way from nothing.
The JayLamar
All I
Show.
ever wanted was the money. 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Hey, I done came a long way from nothing.
This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
Blaze. Yeah, boy, I be fresher than the motherfucker.
Let's get ready to hustle!
Boy, I be fresher than the motherfucker. Getting money like a motherfucker. Stunning like a motherfucker. Fucking baby mama and a mama, I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, boy, my life is a motherfucker.
it up and down, shorty do the splits. Gotta show me you can move if you want this dick. We on the move, she saying I'm the shit. Yes, Mr. Jack it down, then I take your bitch. Jack some more, then I take your hoe. Hop up in the whip, I gotta hit the stove. Grab the magnums, cause I'm packing pole. Plus she a little thot, she just want the dough. She on my wood, before we hit the dough. Before I hit them guts, girl, I need that throat. And when we done, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get back on the road, I got another show. Yeah, my life is a motherfucker. Oh, that's your baby mama, she a motherfucker. Carry big Toolie like a motherfucker. 30 shots, blood leaking like a motherfucker. My team rich like a motherfucker. Lack got the truck sitting up like a motherfucker. And we ain't worried about you other suckers. Tear the club up, buck like a motherfucker. Getting money like a motherfucker. Stay like a motherfucker. Fucking baby mama and a mama, I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, boy, my life is a motherfucker. Boy, I be fresher than a motherfucker. Getting money like a motherfucker.
Let's get it.
Stay like a motherfucker. Fucking baby mama and a mama, I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, boy, my life is a motherfucker.
Like be fresher than the motherfucker. Count stacks like a motherfucker. Time whole truck limo tinted like a motherfucker. Big 9 leave 'em blind like a Stevie Wonder. 50 shot Uzi shooting scenes like I'm Danny Glover. You can catch me on top, boy, I'm never hurt. And all my niggas killers, they be t-shirts. Ran off on the plug, was it really worth it? These niggas is broke, ain't really got no purpose. New J's like a motherfucker. Pull up to the club, sons banging like a motherfucker. All these niggas broke, but behaving like a motherfucker. Shit, I buy these. Be debating like a motherfucker. I be rocking shows, leader set with baby mama. Young niggas wild and steady toting llamas. Owe me money, dodging me, I'ma kidnap your mama. Hollow points bucking at her when it's 40 holler. I'm trying to get richer than the motherfucker. Ice on me, got my wrist chilled in the motherfucker. Making moves, trying to see a meal like a motherfucker. Baby mama calling, but she still can't get nothing from me. Laughing to the bank, still ain't nothing funny. Niggas talk but be broke and they be looking bummy. NGU glazed out, suitcase full of money. Steady trapping, ain't gon' stop until I see a honey. Let's get it.
Getting money like a motherfucker. Stay like a motherfucker. Fucking baby mama and a mama, I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, boy, my life is a motherfucker. Boy, I be fresher than a motherfucker. Getting money like a motherfucker. Stay like a motherfucker. Fucking baby mama and a mama, I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, boy, my life is a motherfucker.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar. Let's get ready to hustle! This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
I'm on a mission to get it. Putting on for my city. I rise, and shine. And it's pretty obvious to see I'm on my way. I'm on a mission to get it. I'm on the bigger, better things. Putting on for my city to feed the family and my team. I rise, and shine. Get up and get it every day. So it's pretty obvious to see I'm on my way. You see I'm chasing seven figure dreams. I got seven figure dreams. I'm having seven figure dreams. I'm chasing seven figure dreams. I made something out of nothing. Rags are almost riches. Even as a million haters extended their worst wishes. As a youngin', they told me that if you work hard, you can play hard. Came in the game with that mind state, and now I'm playing as a starter. And now I'm an MVP, and they can't help but envy me. And why they sitting around hating their girlfriends trying to be with me. Personification of success, yes, I'm on my grizzly. Mind state of a businessman.
The JayLamar Show.
Ain't no point in me slowing down. I take this here real serious. You'll never catch me playing around. Being a worker, being a boss, taking orders, calling shots. And I've been doing this here to the death of me. Living life till my cash drop. And all I see is flashing lights, and I ain't talking cop cars. I'm all up in the spotlight, who's spitting off these high cars. I'm far from the average things I do. I do them different. This money minus mission to get it. I'm on the big and better things. Putting on for my city to feed the family and my team. I rise, grind, and shine. Get up and get it every day. So it's pretty obvious to see I'm on my way. You see I'm chasing seven figure dreams. I got seven figure dreams. I'm having seven figure dreams. I'm chasing seven figure dreams. I'm on a mission to get it with a heart full of ambition. Trying to increase my position and feed my family from rich. Even as I'm wide awake, I keep on having these dreams that I was born to succeed. Bound to do really great things, and I'm gonna make it to the top, cause I won't settle for bottom. Blood, sweat, and tears on my grind. Put heart in the verses I'm dropping. Give my people what they want to keep them screaming and watching. Shout out the haters in the back. I see you scheming and plotting while I'm grinding hard like a skateboard. Exceed limits like what's the board. Advancing, they want more and they fiending, so I give them more. The life I'm living now, I used to sit and dream about it. Now I'm standing up and thanking all the people that doubted. My reputation for difference, far from the average. I'm different, I'm confident and consistent. I'm persistent with ambition. While I'm on the journey, you're welcome to watch me do these great things. I'm about to gear up and chase after my seven-figure dreams. I'm on a mission to get it. I'm on the big and better things. Putting on for my city to feed the family and my team. I rise, grind, and shine. Get up and get it every day. So it's pretty obvious to see I'm on my way. You see I'm chasing seven figure dreams. I got seven figure dreams. I'm having seven figure dreams. I'm chasing seven figure dreams. Stay fresh. Press the walk.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
I'm on a mission to get it.
You are now tuned in live to the JayLamar Show with your host, JayLamar.
No exception to the plan, I'm gonna manage the damage I'm handing out because that's just average now. And I'm battling for individualism cause I ain't no punk. Out of pocket followers rocking, I mean no allowing. I'm snatching by the collar, scolding them like I was their father's son.
When you wanna go, you know I wanna rock it. When you do it like that, I be thinking that you out of pocket. When you wanna go, you know I wanna rock it. When you do it like that, I be thinking that you out of pocket. When you wanna go, when you wanna go, when you wanna go, you know I wanna rock it. When you wanna go, you know I wanna rock it. When you do it like that, I be thinking that you out of pocket.
Gone on with the blessing, the question, the session was intended. One of the first MCs was champion, still teaching some lessons. Getting down on the production, sonically seductive, fat on the beat, and I mean it when I'm speaking, no interruptions. Wanted a second look, so I blinked, so I seen you twice. I call up bar hopping, I'm chopping the shots, so make it a double-double with no motherfucking ice. Spoken by the underdog with a 4-5 and 2 knives.
You know I wanna rock it. When you do it like that, I be thinking that you out of pocket. When you wanna go, you know I wanna rock it. When you do it like that, I be thinking that you out of pocket. You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
Yeah, we are back. This is the award-winning JayLamar Show with the award-winning entrepreneur and podcast host, the JayLamar. Appreciate y'all being here for the season 1 finale, episode 15. Real quick, shouts out to the sponsors once again, Glazed Out TV. You know what I'm saying, my boy Izzy currently streaming our audio on his gaming channel right this second. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do when you. That's what happens when you network with the JayLamar Show. You never know where your music is going to end up being heard. And that, you know, as well as, you know, I'm on 3 different websites as well too that is not my own, you know, so I've outsourced the show as well too. You know what I'm saying? We're on Spotify, we're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Castbox, we're on iHeartRadio Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you can consume podcasts on the platform, we're probably there. You know what I'm saying? So big shouts out to Izzy Mack and Glazed Out TV. Big shouts to Jamal Shane and the Intended Hit family. Jamal Shane, which you just heard right before I came back on here. Real quick, we still got that song battle coming up too. 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Paco Peak. Let's see what the name was again. It is Paco Peak versus Tony Torrio. This is a family feud rap battle. Paco Peak, Tony Torrio, they are family, they are cousins. I actually kind of watched this little thing happen. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna settle that right here on the JayLamar Show. We gonna spice it up and make it a little interesting. So at 8 o'clock, y'all got about 30 minutes. I'm dropping both songs. We're gonna drop them twice, back to back, twice. So y'all get 2 chances to hear both. And I want all of the feedback. The call-in line is activated as of right now. Even if you wanted to right now, you could call in. Area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial. Or if you're chiming in live on Spreaker right now, I want to know who you got, Paco Peak or Tony Torrio. I'm gonna stream them both back to back, and I want to know. I just got to know. So stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all sharing the episode. Get everybody that you know in tune. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this thing live, man. We gonna get this thing live. Hey, Tony, you got about 30 minutes to show up, buddy. You gonna catch that automatic L. I'm gonna play these songs anyway. You better come defend yourself. Pimpin'. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk some shit real quick, man, because I want to get, and like I said, y'all can call in right now. The area code, the number to dial, area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial, or you can chime in live right here on Spreaker. But I want to know, man, here's the thing, like, I want to speak on this Nick Cannon situation first, man, because I think I'm going to address what a lot of people are probably not going to feel, okay? We all know I'm not a yes man. We got a caller, hold on. Yo, you are now tuned into the JayLamar Show. Speak your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, this is Paco Peak. I'm calling from Chicago.
Oh, shit. We just... damn it. What's good, brother? What's good, bro?
Man, I'm on his ass.
Oh, man.
Tony Torrio, Don, Tone, whatever you want to call yourself. Show your face, gangster, because I'm on your ass, boy.
Oh, shit. It's about to get real spicy in this motherfucker. Y'all got 24 minutes. Damn near 24 minutes. It's about to get real spicy in this bitch.
Hey, if he don't respond, the next season premiere, I'm on his ass.
Oh, shit. Man, y'all trying to set season 2 on fire already.
What the fuck is wrong with him, man?
Yikes! What Full Spin say? Yikes! Shit!
Put his ass in the backwood and smoke his dumb ass.
He said in the backwood. Real quick, man. So I want to address this real quick, man, because I don't like it. But I want to talk about this Nick Cannon and Eminem situation real quick, because I'm gonna put the perspective out there that actually nobody wants to talk about right now. Whether you like Nick Cannon and what he did, or you like Eminem and what he did, or you don't like Eminem but you're going for a Nick Cannon. Here's the thing, y'all. I'm giving Nick the L on this one. I don't care that he went back to back and dissed him twice. I don't care. Okay. Here's why I say, and then, like I said, this is my perspective. You guys are welcome to feel how you want. But here's my perspective on it, okay? What everybody doesn't know is that M didn't just throw this out of the box, out of nowhere. Okay? If y'all pay attention to media, I don't know how many people pay attention to media and different podcasts and what's going on as I do, so I can't expect everybody to, but I want to let y'all know that basically Nick started a fight and then ran to get help. Here's why I say that, ladies and gentlemen. For the last 2.5 months, even just a couple weeks ago, Nick has been on different podcasts, different radio shows, different radio stations, on interviews, basically talking shit about M. Some of them was questions that was asked, and some of it was just out of the blue. Okay? He's been talking shit. Okay? So what naturally happens when you hear somebody talking shit about you? Most likely, you gonna get on his ass, right? So that's what Eminem did. Instead of going on an interview, going on a podcast and things of that nature, he took it to the air. He took it to the airwaves. Aired him out on Family Ties, right? So then, the other day, we get this from Nick that features Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips and Suge Knight and I forgot what the other guy's name was. But here's why I say Nick gotta hold his L. Okay, this is the classic example of let's say this. If me and Paco, who's on the line, let's say me and Paco got into it. I'm going around, I'm in Paco's face, I'm starting shit. I'm poking the bear, I'm starting shit. No pun intended because he's in Chicago. But I'm poking the bear, I'm starting shit, I'm cussing him the fuck out. Like, I'm egging him on, right? And he's like minding his business, doing what he do. And I just keep fucking with him. And then he finally decides to pop the fuck off. I run and go get help. How does that look to y'all? Like, please let me know. How does that look to y'all? I go around starting shit. Pretty much. I'm talking shit. Every chance I get, I'm talking shit. The Paco ain't said nothing about me. Nothing. He ain't thinking about me. He doing this shit. He doing the damn thing. He doing this shit. And all of a sudden, he starts hearing me talking shit about him. And then he actually hears what I have to say. I'm going around poking the bear. I'm starting shit. And then I run and go get help once he claps back. Which M clapped back. Yeah, it was on a feature, but he still clapped back by himself. It wasn't everybody on that song of Family Ties going after Nick Cannon. That was Eminem still going after Nick Cannon. But Nick Cannon comes out and drops a whole motherfucking song with Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips and Suge Knight and I forget the other guy's name. There was a fourth guy that was on there. A singer cat, I forget his name. He gotta hold his L. Now, I will respect him. I do give him respect for actually doing it, because we don't expect somebody like Nick Cannon to do it, which is why I think the it has blown up like it has, because nobody expected a fucking Nick Cannon to be in a rap battle. We've heard him talk shit, but we have not actually had him do. We have not heard him or heard of him doing shit like this ever in his entire career. Doing some goofy shit, yes. Shit like this, no. Now, here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. I do understand that he had, people with him. I want to address that too, because he had Hitman Holla and he had Charlie Clips with him. Okay, these are two battle rap pioneers. Okay, I give them respect. I fucks with them on both of that. But they gotta hold this L too. Let me tell you why. Before this happened, right? Neither Charlie Clips nor Hitman Holla had any quarrel with Eminem. Period. None. Until Nick Cannon comes along and all of a sudden he has a problem. Now, I understand, yeah, they're riding for his boy. But here's the ultimate perspective, ladies and gentlemen. They are only riding for Nick because guess who signs their fucking paychecks for wilding out? Nick. Why else? That before this, they had no quarrel with Eminem. And I get it. You want to ride for your mans? I get it. But this is something you didn't have to ride with. You didn't have to. This wasn't something like in the streets where, yeah, if you see, you know what I'm saying, if you see me and, you know, you with me and I'm getting my ass whooped, like, you need to jump in or I'm fucking you up too. This is not one of those situations. Nick went around starting shit. But other than that, until then, y'all had no quarrel with this man. Now, I'm not sticking up for Eminem. Yes, I am an Eminem fan. I respect Nick Cannon. I respect Hitman Holla. And I respect Charlie Clips. But they gotta hold this L. Because why else? He's never mentioned y'all name. M didn't mention y'all name. He mentioned Nick. So why else? What other reason do you have to come after him? What other reason did y'all basically had to gang up? Wait a minute. Hold on, watch this. Didn't y'all talk about the Warriors doing the same shit in the NBA? They had to form a super team to try to take down LeBron. Didn't y'all make fun? Didn't y'all ridicule the Warriors for that?
Yes, sir.
Didn't y'all ridicule the Warriors for that? They had to put together a super team to try and take down LeBron? Didn't y'all ridicule the Warriors for that? That is the same exact move that Nick Cannon just did. The same exact thing. The same exact thing. So that's why I say
I gotta get Nick the L too, bro.
I respect him as a business. I respect Nick as a businessman. He has a brilliant. Now I will say this is going to pay. This can actually, while it can actually pay off for him in the business mind, it can actually hurt him in the business mind. Not a lot of people are going to think about it that way either. A lot of people are commenting and say, yeah, he's not doing it expected to win. It's a business move. Yes, but it's also a potential business move that can hurt him. It is also a business because, and I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that it doesn't hurt him. I want to see the black man win. I want to see him win. I want to see him succeed and continue to succeed. Wild 'N Out been going on for how long now? Like, I was probably in fucking still high school still, and I'm about to be 32. So I respect Nick for what he did, for what he did, and what he's done, and what he's doing. But this shit here, this rap battle life, is not you. And then the fact you ran to go get help. Y'all praised Nick Cannon for doing this, but y'all ridiculed the Warriors when they went and formed a super team to take down LeBron James and get some rings. Yes, it's two different things, but it's the same concept. He couldn't do it by himself. The Warriors couldn't do it without the missing pieces. So y'all can't, like, that's just my perspective on it. Again, I respect him for doing it because, like I said, nobody expect a Nick Cannon to diss an Eminem on wax. So I respect him in that regard, but you still gotta hold this L because you can't go around starting shit. You can't go around starting shit and then expect. You can't go around starting shit and then go and get help when shit hits the fan. If you gonna start that fight by yourself, you need to finish that fight by yourself, especially if the other person is by himself or their self. I'm just saying. I'm you know, yeah, I'm kind of thinking with the street mentality, but that's just my thing. I'm not gonna run and get help. If I started the shit by myself, I'm gonna finish the shit by myself. Now, if some other people decide to jump on, they're not going to be directly with me. They're probably going to be in my corner rooting for me, but they're not going to come on directly with me because I'm going to handle it by myself. The only logical reason that Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips hopped on there is because of the fact that Nick Cannon is still signing their paychecks to this day. And it was, let me do this so that he can continue to sign these checks so I don't have to go back to solely relying on battle rap. Nobody wants to talk about that perspective though. So that's why I waited till today to actually go into deep detail so I can do it on the show. and not go on like Facebook Live or make a long ass post about it, because I wanted y'all to understand where I was coming from. Second of all, let's talk about Suge real quick, because my nigga Suge, you're in jail and like on your deathbed. Why are you even focused on anything that's going on out here? Just being 100% real, nigga. Before you speak on anything, Suge, tell us who killed Tupac. Before you speak on anything else, tell us who killed Tupac. Then you might have some credibility to talk. You in jail. Where the fuck did you come from? Did Nick call you too? Or you and Nick had a conversation? He's like, oh yeah, man, I need you to speak. What? Where did you come? You like way left field, nigga. You in jail. Wasn't you just on your deathbed? Shut up. Worry about your health and tell us who killed Tupac before you can say something else. Tell us who killed Pac before you get to speaking on something else, some relevant shit. Give us what we've been dying to find out for over 20 years, and then come talk to us. And then come say some shit. Then your opinion will probably matter. But you lock the fuck up. Like, stay your ass in there and worry about not dropping the fucking soap. Like, where you come from? Fuck. Like, then you like shut up, stop. Like, you doing too much, brother. But anyway, so I'm gonna go play a couple more tracks real quick, Paco. I'm gonna let you hang up, get your shares on real quick. And if you want to call back after we run both tracks, you're more than welcome to. But the homie has 10 minutes. He has 11 minutes. Minutes.
Like I said, he can't run because it's on screen record.
Oh, shit. Well, there it is.
And I got to see him for Christmas, too.
Oh, well. Hey, listen. He has 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I'm going to spin the songs twice. So he actually got a little bit more than 10 minutes because I'm going to spin them twice. So he got a little bit over 10 minutes to come and chime in. Or I'm going to give him an automatic L no matter how the content is. I'm going to give him an automatic L. But make sure y'all get ready to call in. I want y'all to call in and let us know what y'all think of these two tracks at 8 o'clock. Area code number to dial, area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial. Or if you are listening live, let us know. Get those listening ears ready because it's about to get spicy in this motherfucker. But we're going to go back to some music real quick right here on the award-winning JayLamar Show Live. Let's go.
Some of that trap music right here. Yeah. It's for my stunners. For my ballers. Okay. All I know is money. 20s, 50s, 100s. All I know is ballin'. Bitch, that been the subject. Got them niggas callin'. They blowing up my phone. They wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone. I said it's going, gone. Going, gone. I said it's going, gone. Going, gone. I can't even sleep, cause they blowing up my phone. Said they wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone. I keep them niggas calling, blowing up my phone. They wanna come and get it, but I ain't even home. I'm at the studio, trying to drop another song. Had to cut my ringer off, cause if I heard it, I'd be gone. Right back to the trap, to give them what they want, so I can get my cash and get back to my stuff. I can't even lie, I'm so in love with money. Jackson's, Grants, and Franklin's, 20s, 50s, 100s. All I know is stacks. Call me Rubber Band Shorty, grinding, flipping packs. Sosa been the man, shorty. Started off with crack. Used to call me by the gram, shorty. Now I got the racks. Worth about 100 grand, shorty. Hate me if you wanna, but I stay on my grind. And I keep it loud, so they stay on my line. 3-5 quarter pieces, cuties to the pounds. So if you only want a blunt, don't even waste my time. Cause all I know is money. 20s, 50s, 100s. All I know is ballin'. Bitch, that been the subject. Got them niggas callin'. They blowing up my phone. They wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone. I said it's going, gone. Going, gone. I said it's going, gone. Going, gone. I can't even sleep, cause they blowing up my phone. Said they wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone.
You know I'm about that money. Money, I stay blunted. Rolling up that kush. My blunt cost me 100. I'm fresh up out the shower. More money, more power. Then jump in something foreign. Pull off 100 miles per hour. Them insides smell like sour. Connected Nextel towers. Now I can't get no sleep. The streets want all this flour. See, your bitch know it's sweet. Your money is ours. You pay her today. She pay me tomorrow. Yeah, I'm about my dollars. Smash shows look like models. Step up in the club, grill them in by popping bottles. Yo, bitch, she gon' holler. Yo, bitch, she gon' swallow. Bankroll in my pocket. Yeah, bitch, I'm a baller.
All I know is money. 20s, 50s, 100s. All I know is ballin'. Bitch, that been the subject. Got them niggas callin'. They blowing up my phone. They wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone. I said it's going, gone. Gone. I said it's going, gone. Going, gone. I can't even sleep, cause they blowing up my phone. Said they wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone. Yeah, you know I'm ballin'. All I speak is cash. That's why I'm steady stuntin'. Poppin' plenty tags. Cardi on the frame, true religion on my ass. Gucci on my feet, I'm looking like a money bag. Rocks in my ear, swag through the ceiling. Frogs on my wood, niggas catching feelings. Stands in my pocket, kush in my blunt, and a car on my wrist, feeling like $1 million. Cause all I know is money. 20s, 50s, 100s. All I know is ballin'. Bitch, that been the subject. Got them niggas callin'. They blowing up my phone. They wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone. I said it's going, gone. Gone. I said it's going, gone. I can't even sleep, cause they blowing up my phone. Said they wanna come and get it, but it's going, gone.
This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
Yeah. Money is life entertainment.
Let's get ready to hustle. The JayLamar Show.
I came here with money to blow. Throw it up in the sky, let it fall. So girl, gonna put on the show.
Put on the show. What you do it for?
She gon' do it for them blue faces. She gon' do it for them blue faces. Watch how she doing it for them blue faces. Watch how she doing it for them blue faces.
The JayLamar Show.
She better than bad. She knows she the truth. The way that she moves, she glad to the groove, showing me all of her proof. Now all up and down and run around, ain't no telling her what she'll do. All that she knows is that she a boss. She got her own bag in the coupe. She got her own racks in the bag. She doing it just like you. With so much class when she moving that body, I tell you now watch what she do. Now why you just standing there watching her doing her thing? Now throw her some bands. Preferably blue faces, all that she want. She know that it's more than a dance. She know that the night I come in. She know that I'm about to go in. She want me to headboard, bang body, dunk all over the bed. She want me to go hard on her, pulling her hair, shit. You see them blue faces make you the man, you better go get to the shit. Jeezy.
I came here with money to blow. Throw it up in the sky, let it fall. So girl, gonna put on the show.
Put on the show. Put on the show. What you do it for?
She gon' do it for them blue faces.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
Yeah. So Jeezy, nigga. M.I.L.
One beat maker, the hit maker,
Welcome to the real Illuminati. That 30 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. That 100 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. Gon' find out, get your squad some pussies if I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. You fucking with a real gangster, watch me run up on you right now.
This is JayLamar Show
Wake me up, get
exclusive.
the scale right, I can't waste time. Spread up if it's nighttime or it's daytime, nigga, out of sight. And I ain't ducking no action, nigga, if you hit me up, I'ma take the flight. Less the money gon' keep calling, right? Money always be calling, right? Look, I fuck a rock at the case, I was just on the way. And shawty hit him like blam, set the money up and scam. Shorty liking on my gram, she just wanna blow up grams. She just wanna blow me down, she just told me she a fan. Bitch, you know that I'm the man, finger tipping through her pants. You niggas is losing your fans, and I'm from a nan, they told you it's MB. She wanna be bleeding and spill like the Red Sea. You niggas is lightweight, and none of you heavy. And I been to the backseat, I'm swerving the photo. Everybody like, oh no, ain't gon' fuck up the retro. Long as we see the pesos, then we go for the gold.
That 30 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, real Illuminati. That 100 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. Go find out, get your squad some pussies. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. You fucking with a real gangster, watch me run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. These niggas not understand the 7-day shutdown, man, is serious. No food, no life, no smoke, no green, this shit get serious. Better watch how you talking, better watch how you breathing. Cause shit not sweet over here, my niggas like fuck you mean and dog life and they'll hunt you down. Shoot it up the troops and get down. Run around, make a thunder sound. Pussy ass nigga that think get down. You wanna see Jay say packs turn to ghosts? Well nigga watch this shit, I'm suited up in great hoodie on. This straight body in reverse, my nigga don't back it down. I swear to fam, keep playing, I'm a monster fam. Had to drop the beats, oh well, now I'm about to go on and cause hell. Niggas wanna play with me, oh well. This what you niggas really want, I'm Garfield, go Jesus. What the fuck you niggas really want? That 30 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. That 100 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. Go find out, get your squad some pussies. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. You fucking with a real gangster, watch me run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you.
No technicalities, a text to jam on me, revolver problem solver, no evidence, flying saucers, A bunch of hood niggas grew up having to pull triggers. We bust your bitch, make her swell up, now she full figure. I got a fool's figure, cause it go crazy on the hammer, pop like booties in Atlanta, catch that foolie on his banister, open them like a canister, it's damage done. When we pull up, got niggas wetting they pull ups, 7-day theory, strike them 7 whole innings, boys aim for the fences, knock them right off the fences. Hope my D ain't offensive, but I'm gon' stay consistent. Best prepare for the close-up, cause we don't shoot from a distance, nigga.
That 30 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. That 100 ain't gon' save you, dog. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. Go find out, get your squad some pussies. If I run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you. You fucking with a real gangster, watch me run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you, run up on you.
You are now tuned into the award-winning The JayLamar Show. Live with JayLamar.
You are now tuned in live to the JayLamar Show with your host, JayLamar.
Let's get ready to hustle! This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
Alright, we are back! Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the award-winning JayLamar Show live. You know what I'm saying? And it is 8:01 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, as I announced earlier in the show, we have our first song battle right here on the season finale. And we're going to carry this energy right into the season 2, which starts, like I said, we're back, same place, same channel, same time. 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday nights. The best night of the week. Taco Tuesday and the JayLamar Show. You can't go wrong. Got my tacos right here. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. So, we have ourselves a song battle, ladies and gentlemen. Have ourselves a song battle. I kind of watched this culminate a little bit. I probably kind of egged it on a little bit, but nonetheless, that's what us radio hosts do. That's what us personalities do. We keep it spicy. So with that being said, we have a song battle that is like no other tonight. It is a Family Feud song battle. Family Feud between Paco P, who is a resident of the show, homeboy of mine, and his cousin, Tony Torrio. Now, to give y'all a little background, because like I said, I watched this kind of culminate a little bit, is that Paco was promoting himself one day, and from my perspective, from what I can see, the Tony Torrio guy, which happens to be his cousin, his blood cousin, it's not no like cousin by marriage or none of that like that, but his cousin comes in and it's pretty much down talking the boy instead of offering his support, because he supposedly had been in the industry before. He was a battle rapper. I still have not been able to validate such credentials, so I'm just gonna put that out there. That's not shit on him, but I've tried to ask about the name. I've tried to validate the credential on that, and I have not been able to validate that credential. And I know some people in some important places in battle leagues across the Midwest, and I have not been able to validate that credential. But nonetheless, he's been in the industry, or been in the game a lot longer than Paco was. If you remember back when we interviewed Paco Peak back during, I believe that was episode 2. If you recall, that Paco Peak has only been an artist since March of 2019, and I have a lot of his tracks on here, especially the track that's been gaining a lot of good feedback from different radio shows and everything as well too, and that's the Juice, which we will play later on. But instead of Tony Torrio supporting the homie, supporting his family, and him being, I guess you can call him a veteran in the game from his tenured experience, you would think that he would come and support his family, his cousin that's just now starting. And instead, that conversation went a totally different way. There was a lot of shit talking, a lot of name calling. There was, comparing stat for stat, things of that nature. And I interjected. Why don't we settle this on the JayLamar show? Why don't we settle this live on the air? Let's see what the people think. Instead of y'all going back and forth, let's put it all out there and let's see what the people think. Because that's what actually matters. It doesn't matter that Paco thinks he's better than his cousin, or his cousin thinks he's better than Paco. It matters what the people think, because that's where the streams are going to come from. That's where, if they were selling these, their streams, their revenue is going to come from the people that stream it. So, as a businessman, I interjected. I said, let's settle this on the JayLamar show. We usually have a good following, so we're going to settle it right here. So, I have a track from both gentlemen. What we're going to do and how we're going to do this, and the phone lines are open. Okay, the phone line is open. The number to dial, and I'm going to put it in the comments. The number to dial, area code 414-376-0650. That is the number to dial. Or if you are listening live and you don't want to call, but you want to chime in, leave a comment. We want to know which song is better. How we're going to do this is I'm going to play both songs 2 times. So y'all get a chance to really jump into play with it. Get a feel for it. Give song its just due. I believe that's what I believe in. I'll give everybody their just due. So I'm going to play it twice in the interest of fairness. And I want y'all to let me know whose song is hotter. The first song up is called The Headshot to Paco from Tony Torrio. Ladies and gentlemen, put your listening ears on, because this is that time. Alright? Let's get it. Get them phones ready. Get the phones ready. Get the listening ears ready. Let us know about the content that's about to be played. The first is from Tony Torrio, and this is called The Headshot to Paco, right here on the JayLamar Show Live. Let's go.
This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
It's what I do. Let it, yeah. Gon' let it boom, hey. Number one, it ain't no road. Shout out my boy Ray. Yo. Heart is so cold when I write it get hot. I can freestyle with it right on the spot. No family ties, I get right to the knot. I was running a race, bought right to the block. She know it's very expensive to date me. They pay attention, this drop, they go crazy. Sending them shots, got a pop on the bro. I was checking what Maury thought Pac was my bro. Really no Biggie hit Pac with the flow. This nigga a Kalen, Pac is a hoe. I opened the message when money got slow. I read it out black like I'm one of the most. Living in Texas, see nothing but snow. I bought winter to summer, that boy from the GOAT. You just a rapper, just telling the truth. My niggas don't rap, do nothing but shoot. Bulls on the cap, only one on the crew. I got one out in Dallas and one from the booth. Got a plug on the chicken, my kitchen the coupe. Money in pocket and money in shoe. Party and bullshit, we blow through the loop. This is the pregame, go in the booth. Don't gotta worry, I'm balling the night. I'm drawing like pop, I'm calling the shots. Nigga, this easy, I do this in sleep. 100 for distance, that's 2 every week. How with the munchies, my nigga, I eat. Carnivore nigga, yeah, I love the beef. Fuck with no rats, worth the Chucky and Splinter. My whole team got green like we running with Kimber. Evil cartels, drugs at the dinner. This nigga lost mine trying to win on the winner. No. Yo, I'm about to talk to this man. Yo. Those are just bars. Now, let's get to the schemes, the angles. Yo. Push your man, push your man, push your man, push your man. You just got out, you should pull a bitch. Cut wide, that's an extended clip. I ain't the one, you should pull it with. Push your man, push your man, push your man, push your man. Fool ass nigga wanna fool around. Shout out Bo, that's my old dog. Really gon' hurt me to put you down, nigga. I get it, got schemes in the fitted. Seeing these presidents, seating the Senate. Checking them figures, these phone number digits. I'm greasing they palms, so tell them I did it. Your boy is a boss, they gon' have to admit it. Mix goose with the OJ, I just gotta quit it. Your boy had to live it, that's what got me living. I'm sorry, my love, only crime I committed. You saying with it, I've been on the run. When the streak high, I've been on the run. Big homie saying little homies don't run. I'm big homie Torrio, worth a little run. Who the fuck is this nigga Paco Peak? 7 days straight here in Paco week. Heard a little Puerto Rican tryna pop on me with some Taco Bell kinda taco beef. Lil ass nigga, that shit ain't real. Push him in Texas, that shit ain't trill. High Mandel, you ain't get no deal. Old ass nigga who selling coke still. Young boy heard it, he ain't had no chill. Clean bitch heard it, she ain't had no feel. You ain't got thrill, you ain't got no appeal. Got a DM from my ex and I'm popping like a pill. We ain't never heard of Paco Peak. Ain't no thing to murder Paco Peak. You should meet my pistol, this Paco Peak. Pow, headshot to Paco's Peak. Woo! Headshot to Paco.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tony Torrio with Headshot to Paco. Now, we're going to follow up with Paco's track, and it is called Family Feud, right here on the JayLamar Show Live. Get those listening ears on. The number to dial to call in and give us feedback, area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial. If you're listening live right here on Spreaker, drop that comment in the comments, and let's see what's up. Let's go. Paco Peak, Family Feud, let's get it.
This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
Fuck is this nigga Tone? This nigga done lost his fucking mind. Put his ass in the back room. Smoke his stupid ass. Nobody wins whenever the family feuds. But frankly, fam, I ain't feeling your attitude. You're smarter than this battle, I bet you lose. In 10 years, 212 views. Let's make it clear, nobody's checking for you. I did the math and every year there's 20 views. Easy numbers, I did that in my debut. And 8 months in singles I passed you. Fuck the salters, what nigga is fuck you too. Just think about it, your last name is Salter too. So when you dissing, you dissing yourself, you goof. Let me tell the world a little something about you. A rapping marketing agent think he can hoop. Any bitch you ever had, I coulda. Oops, you started this shit, I called you, you said it's true. You wanted to smoke with niggas, step in the booth. They tried to warn you that Paco Peak is the truth. Your Barney Fife, we don't even expect you to shoot. The little sissy Chrissy got more heart than you. Try to stay humble, but niggas is talking rude. The nigga that had me coming up to his school. Remember you got caught stealing McDonald's food. Run around the town in my hand-me-down shoes. Sticky fingers slipped in the register too.
Don't make me expose you to the folks that don't know you. Don't make me expose you to the folks that don't know you.
The best bar you ever dropped was I'm about to drop something. I saw you battle Joe Kurt, look like you learned nothing. You picked on the Asian kid, but you gotta stop fronting. Don't make me put the pin in your mouth, make these spots start dumping. Had your alter ego in your head, two-stepping thugging. You think you fucking with me, must be down in Texas clucking. Got you some devil pussy, now your head fucked up, you bugging. You thought that I wouldn't do it, cause you my little cousin. In my inbox talking about a point to prove or something. You stuck to me, you know I ain't a bitch, you know I'm coming. Spitting at you with the fountain, big bars unloading. I can picture your reflection, veins in your hip bulging. I said I got you, but you swear to God that you the coldest. So I custom match something for you, my nigga, hold this. Get out of line, I treat you like a bitch and open fist. You gon' wanna get back deep in the church on Methodist. But this time make sure the pastor don't touch on little kids. Speaking to kids, wait till Marquise and Malachi hear this. Thinking to themselves like, damn, can daddy I do this shit? Tony, then fucked up and got his wig split. Huh?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what y'all think. Y'all now have both tracks. I'm going to go ahead and run both of them back in the same order right now. Let's get on the line. Area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial to give us feedback. Or if you are listening live here on Spreaker, comment and give us that feedback. Let's get it. We're going back to the beginning. This is Tony Torrio with the headshot to Paco right here on the JayLamar Show Live. Let's go.
Let's get ready to hustle! This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
That's what I do. Let it, hey. Go, let it, boom, hey. Number one, it ain't no road. Shout out my boy Ray. Yo. Heart is so cold when I write it get hot. I can freestyle with it right on the spot. No family ties, I get right to the knot. I was running a race, bought right to the block. She know it's very expensive to date me. They pay attention, this drop, they go crazy. Sending them shots, got a pop on the bro. I was checking what Maury thought Pac was my bro. Really no Biggie hit Pac with the flow. This nigga a Kalen, Pac is a hoe. I opened the message when money got slow. I read it out black like I'm one of the most. Living in Texas, see nothing but snow. I bought winter to summer, that boy from the GOAT. You just a rapper, just telling the truth. My niggas don't rap, do nothing but shoot. Bulls on the cap, only one on the crew. I got one out in Dallas and one from the booth. Got a plug on the chicken, my kitchen the coupe. Money in pocket and money in shoe. Party and bullshit, we blow through the loop. This is the pregame, go in the booth. Don't gotta worry, I'm balling the night. I'm drawing like pop, I'm calling the shots. Nigga, this easy, I do this in sleep. 100 for distance, that's 2 every week. How with the munchies, my nigga, I eat. Carnivore nigga, yeah, I love the beef. Fuck with no rats, worth the Chucky and Splinter. My whole team got green like we running with Kimber. Evil cartels, drugs at the dinner. This nigga lost mine trying to win on the winner. No. Yo, I'm about to talk to this man. Yo. Those are just bars. Now, let's get to the schemes, the angles. Yo. Push your man, push your man, push your man, push your man. You just got out, you should pull a bitch. Cut wide, that's an extended clip. I ain't the one, you should pull it with. Push your man, push your man, push your man, push your man. Fool ass nigga wanna fool around. Shout out Bo, that's my old dog. Really gon' hurt me me to put you down, nigga, I get it. Got schemes in the fitted. Seeing these presidents, seat in the Senate. Checking them figures, these phone number digits. I'm greasing they palms, so tell them I did it. Your boy is a boss, they gon' have to admit it. Mixed goose with the OJ, I just gotta quit it. Your boy had to live it, that's what got me living. I'm sorry, my love, only crime I committed. You saying with it, I've been on the run. When the streak high, I've been on the run. Big homie saying little homies don't run. I'm big homie Torio, worth a little run. Who the fuck is this nigga Paco Peak? 7 days straight here in Paco week. Heard a little Puerto Rican tryna pop on me with some Taco Bell kinda taco beef. Lil' ass nigga, that shit ain't real. Push him in Texas, that shit ain't trill. High Mandel, you ain't get no deal. Old ass nigga who selling coke still. Young boy heard it, he ain't had no chill. Clean bitch heard it, she ain't had no feel. You ain't got thrill, you ain't got no appeal. Got a DM from my ex and I'm popping like a pill. We ain't never heard of Paco Peak. Ain't no thing to murder Paco Peak. You should meet my pistol, this Paco Peak. Pow, headshot to Paco's Peak. Woo. Headshot to Paco.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and then there is Family Feud by Paco Peak. Let's get those opinions going. Let's go. Let's get the calls in. Area code 414-376-0650 is the number to dial. Let's get it.
This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
Fuck is this nigga Tone? This nigga done lost his fucking mind. Put his ass in the back room. Smoke his stupid ass. Nobody wins whenever the family feuds. But frankly, fam, I ain't feeling your attitude. You're smarter than this battle, I bet you lose. In 10 years, 212 views. Let's make it clear, nobody's checking for you. I did the math and every year there's 20 views. Easy numbers, I did that in my debut. In 8 months in singles, I passed you. Fuck the Salters, what nigga is fuck you too. Just think about it, your last name is Salter too. So when you dissing, you dissing yourself, you goof. Let me tell the world a little something about you. A rapping marketing agent think he can hoop. Any bitch you ever had, I coulda. Oops, you started this shit, I called you, you said it's true. You wanted to smoke with niggas, step in the booth. They tried to warn you that Paco Peak is the truth. Your Barney fight, we don't even expect you to shoot. The little sissy Chrissy got more heart than you. Try to stay humble, but niggas is talking rude. The nigga that had me coming up to his school. Remember you got caught stealing McDonald's food. Run around the town in my hand-me-down shoes. Sticky fingers slipped in the register too.
Don't make me expose you to the folks that don't know you. Don't make me expose you to the folks that don't know you.
The best bar you ever dropped was I'm about to drop something. I saw you battle Joe Kurt, look like you learned nothing. You picked on the Asian kid, but you gotta stop fronting. Don't make me put the pin in your mouth, make these spots start dumping. Had your alter ego in your head, two-stepping thugging. You think you fucking with me, must be down in Texas clucking. Got you some devil pussy, now your head fucked up, you bugging. You thought that I wouldn't do it, cause you my little cousin. In my inbox talking about a point to prove or something. You stuck to me, you know I ain't a bitch, you know I'm coming. Spitting at you with the fountain, big balls unloading. I can picture your reflection, face in your hip bulging. I said I got you, but you swear to God that you the coldest. So I custom match something for you, my nigga, hold this. Get out of line, I treat you like a bitch in open fist. You gon' wanna get back deep in the church on Methodist. But this time make sure the pastor don't touch on little kids. Speaking to kids, wait till Marquise and Malachi hear this. Thinking to themselves like, damn, can daddy I do this shit? Tony, then fucked up and got his wig split.
This is a JayLamar Show exclusive.
Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Family Feud song battle. And I'm going to give my take on it real quick, and then I'm going to go get everybody else's take. Go ahead and fill in the comments real quick. Here's my thing. Alright, so I didn't want to jump in and do this because I don't want anybody to say that this was a biased opinion, because Paco is my boy, okay? But I have to edge it to Paco. Now, hold on. Oh, we got a caller. Hold on, we got a caller. Yo, caller, you are now on the JayLamar Show live. State your name and where you calling from.
So Shan with 2 C's. I'm calling from Manitowoc right now.
Oh, one of our sponsors is on the line. The only sponsor y'all haven't heard from yet. The boy Izzy Mack is on the line. What's good, bro?
Oh, man, you know, sitting over here getting it in with Glazed Out TV, man. Streaming your show right now, man. I heard both them tracks.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, for sure. So, before I give my opinion, go ahead, drop your honest opinions on that. Let us know what's up.
My honest opinion is that first song ain't it at all. Like, he got into the whole scheme, the schemes and whatever he said, it just wasn't it. His delivery was kind of ass. Honestly, in my opinion, I ain't really impressed by either one of them. But that Paco Pete got that one for sure. Okay,
all right. I can respect
really
that.
Impressed with either song though, but Paco Pete definitely got that.
I can respect that. And for those of y'all who keep asking, because y'all keep seeing me mention, y'all keep hearing me mention Glazed Out TV and the homie Izzy Mack. This is him on the phone. This is the guy that I've been telling you guys that, every Tuesday night he streams our audio. He streams our audio on his gaming channel. Like he's doing right at this very second. I believe I just saw him playing Madden right now. So at this very same time, he's playing Madden.
He streams our audio.
And see, I don't know if y'all just heard the double back. But you know what I'm saying? He's streaming our content on his gaming channel. So you never know where your content is going to pop up at with the JayLamar Show. But okay. So let's do this, Izzy. Let's do this. What didn't you like about the first one? Let's get into some analytics. What didn't you like about the first one? The headshot to Paco.
The first one, man. I don't know the delivery with the beat he chose. The beat, I don't know. I just think the beat selection on that was kind of whack. That or his delivery was just off on it. I honest to God, like I got bored halfway through the song listening to it. He wasn't really taking those shots. It sounded more like he wrote that intended to, distribute more than as a diss track. His delivery was just ass to me, honestly.
Okay. And what didn't you like about Paco's track?
I mean, in all honesty, the delivery was there. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was. You could definitely tell he is a part of the battle rap scene. You can definitely tell he was meant to battle, and that's exactly what he did on that. I give him an A+ on that. Again, just beat selection, I guess. That the beat just it didn't really fit that diss track. I'd have rather heard that on Ether or something. No bullshit.
Okay. All right.
I think the beat selection on both was mediocre. The first one I think I even said it on the stream. That first one ain't it at all though.
Okay. Now let me add this on there because I'm gonna reiterate this. Is that the first guy, the Tony Torrio guy? He said he's been in the battle rap community, which, like I said, I have not been able to validate yet. I've asked around. And Izzy knows I have sources in the battle rap community throughout the Midwest. I have not been able to validate that. This is not to shit on him, but I just want to put some things in perspective. So the first guy, he has history in the game. He's battled some odd years ago, had tracks out apparently, and things of that nature. Paco Peak just started rapping March of this year. March of 2019. First time.
Yeah, I do remember that from
so he's still pretty much a rookie in this game. So I just wanted to point that out. Now, my perspective is I didn't want to do it at first because I didn't want to seem biased, being that Paco is my boy and we talk a lot. But content-wise, I have to edge it to Paco because of the fact that, like, first of all, like Izzy said, on the headshot to Paco, I didn't like the delivery at all. And I was really looking for more punches. I was looking for more punches. And second of all, where he really lost me is when he said, "Okay, it's time for the schemes." When I think of schemes, I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole, you know, the whole plotting, you know, whole plot setup and then punch, you know, that type of thing come up when I hear scheme coming on. When I think of scheme, I'm thinking of, you know, a storyline type of cadence, you know, things of that nature. I didn't hear that. I heard.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to figure something out.
I heard right. You know what I'm saying? Like I still consider like Conceited one of the craziest scheme artists in the game. There's others, but Conceited has been one of my favorites. So when I'm thinking of schemes, I'm thinking of shit like, you know, I'm thinking of something I gotta figure out, but it makes sense once you hear it in the end. What I heard was just a bunch of bars put together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what I heard. I'm like, okay. When I first, I'm like, okay, all right, it's okay. But it lost me because like I'm when I heard the scheme thing, I'm ready for him to attack. I'm ready for him to like chop Paco's head off. Like I'm waiting on the headshot. Like I'm expecting to mentally, bar wise, I'm expecting him to get his Call of Duty on, you know, pulling up and aiming the scope. I'm waiting on him to aim, and then them last couple bars, I'm waiting on him to pull that trigger, and he did not aim or pull the trigger for me. You know, I just couldn't do it. Now, where I edged to Paco is that Paco came right out the gate. Like Paco, it was off with his head from bar one. It was like he hopped on his ass ASAP. I think the delivery could have been better on both. You know what I'm saying? But I'm edging it to Paco because Paco had more punches. It didn't seem like just a regular song that I would play on here. Paco's didn't sound like something that I would just regularly play or something that I would get on a regular basis. You know, it sounded like an actual diss song. Like he talked his shit. There was a lot of shit talking. There was a few punches. You know, Paco had more punches. When I listened to the first one, I heard punches, but I didn't, you know, it sounded like, I'm gonna be honest too, I think both tried to do too much a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they kind of interrupted your own cadences. You know, the pronunciation and the syllables and things of that nature. I think both need a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta edge it to Paco, not only because he's my boy, but you know what I'm saying? Well, let me reiterate that, not because he's my boy, but because of the content. I heard more. You know, I heard like you said, I heard more of a battle coming. I heard more of a fight coming out of Paco. Like I visualized Paco. I visualized him fighting, and I'm visualizing that Paco is landing more than Tony was. That you know what I'm saying? That's how I visualize it. I didn't get to see Tony really set up to really go in for a kill and get those, you know, like I said, especially in that second one. That second one is when it killed him for me, is because I didn't hear a scheme. I was waiting for some schemes. I was waiting to put two and two together. I was waiting for some hard punches. Like that second, when you diss track something like that.
When he broke it down and said, "Now it's time for the schemes," I was like, "Ooh, shit."
Right, that's why I was like, "Ooh, okay, it's shit finna get good." Okay, I'm like, okay, we let bro just warming up. Now he finna get down to the nitty gritty. I was waiting on him to bow. I'm talking about, I'm ready for a shoot. I'm ready for the shootout. Like I'm ready for him to. I took it as that first one was him loading the clip and getting the scope. And I'm looking for that okay, it's time for the schemes. I'm looking for him to air that motherfucker out. it did not air out for me. Like I just like I was excited. I'm like, oh shit, okay, for to really turn the fuck up.
It was almost like that In Too Deep said, hand me an ooh-wop, nigga, you can't shoot. I'm going to be wasting my bullets for the Uzi. You can't shoot. I mean, like you said, man, I was ready for his schemes. Like, I tuned back in. As soon as I heard that, like, okay, the beat broke down. He said he finna get to it, and he just kind of stayed stagnant.
Yeah, like there was. It sounded like a regular commercial song after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, well, shit. All right, fuck. Like I got songs on the show that will honestly go a little harder than that second verse, and those aren't even diss songs, and those will sound more of a diss than that verse did, and this was supposed to be a diss. It didn't do it for me, and that's why I have to edge it to Paco. Based on that, I just thought that Paco had more. I thought Paco had landed the punches. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the delivery could have been better. I understand that bro has only been rapping since March, but considering the fact that he's only been rapping since March, considering that fact is also why I got to give it to him, because if dude has been in the game, he's been in battle rap. Like I said, he said he's battled a few people. Like Paco addressed it. I think it only had like 10 years and 212 views or something like that, whatever. But he has experience in the game, and when I watched this whole thing unfold because I was on that post. So I watched this whole thing. So when they were both talking shit, I'm like, oh, y'all better both tear each other fucking head off, because if y'all don't, I'm gonna clown the shit out of both of y'all. And so that's hey, let's see what the people think. Let's put it on the show. Let's see what the people think. I don't want to do it. Let's see what the people think, because the people is where it's gonna matter the most. That's who's gonna give you your streams. But how he was talking, I'm thinking, damn, he finna tear Paco shit off, and it didn't happen that way. Like I'm kind of upset. Like I was ready for a battle. Like I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to him before the show. So I'm thinking like shit. Like man, like this finna be good. And like I said, I know Paco has only been rapping since March, so I edge it to him on that. Like I like the content. I think he, even though the delivery needs a little work, and this is my constructive criticism, Paco, so don't take this the wrong way. Obviously, you need to get some more time in the game. So that delivery is gonna come with time. I know that because I used to have a horrible ass I used to sue. Your delivery when you started off is way better than what mine was when I started off. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'll be the first to admit I wasn't shit. But you know what I'm saying? The content, I like the content. Like I just felt that he landed more punches. I felt that it hit harder for me. The beat selection, I do like Paco's beat, but I would have liked to hear that on something different. But I do actually like that beat better, because it sounded like something, like the beat itself sounded like something that somebody else would diss to. It kind of almost gave me that back-to-back Drake feel a little bit, which we know why that was intended. I probably would have liked to heard that content on a different beat, but I do like that beat selection better than the Tony one, because I don't know. But I was really looking for Tony in that second one. I was really looking forward to him going ham with it, and I just didn't get what I wanted. Skojeezy commented and said Paco got this one. His songs sound more like a battle track. But he said bro shit is a mode too though. Yeah, I mean I am surprised by the other one, but like I said, Tony sound a little bit more commercial, and Paco's did sound like, nigga, I'm coming for you, like I'm ready to fight type shit. Like that's I gotta agree with that one.
Yep, that's exactly how I view it. I definitely give Paco his props though, man. Only being in the game since March, you definitely coming a long way. No bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
I
my
gotta,
first 6 months was crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, like the delivery could use some work, but that's gonna come with time. Because like I said, when I started off, I was super ass. Like Paco is decent. I mean, it needs work, but it's decent. I can listen to it. You know, I can tolerate it. Me myself, when I started back in 2009, my shit was ass cheeks, bro. I'm not even gonna jack to you. My shit was ass cheeks, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. But over time, that shit comes with it. But I gotta edge it to Paco. You know what I'm saying? That I think that's just my synopsis. I wasn't gonna do it because I didn't want to seem biased. You know, and it's kind of already a conflict of interest because Paco is always on the show and all that shit. But if my opinion is gonna be valued, I'm gonna edge it to Paco because of the content. And it sounds like Izzy is gonna rock with Paco. We got Sko Jeezy on that's listening live. That's riding with Paco on it. So I guess bro is not here to defend himself. He's not listening live. So on that instance too, because you talked all this shit and made sure that you insisted that you friend requested me and made sure that I got it and that I was gonna play it and you didn't show up. No call, no show. Usually means you get fired. In this case, I got to give you a double L. That's just how that has to go. Unless you had to work or you got some emergency situations, I got to give you the double L. I gotta have you hold both the L's. So I guess that's what's gonna be. But why we got you on the line, bro? What's going on in your world, man?
Oh man, man, a lot of stuff, man. Just building this content on my gaming page, facebook.com/BlazedOutTV1. Currently working on starting a podcast myself. Trying to get that off the ground right now. Outside of that, man, a lot of hustle and grind, man. A lot of hustle and grind.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Like that. I see what you did there. Hey, so while we on the line real quick, and I mentioned it earlier, what's your take on this Nick Cannon Eminem situation? I don't know if you heard my little perspective synopsis on it, but I want to know. I'm trying to get others' perspective on it. What you think about this situation?
Man, in all honesty, I felt where you was coming from with the Nick Cannon kind of been picking at old wounds and stuff the last couple weeks or months. You know what I'm saying? I actually just watched the Expeditiously show TI podcast with the Nick Cannon interview, and I don't know, man. Nick kind of put himself in a predicament to have to defend himself from this animal he's about to go up against. But at the same time, I think I said it yesterday. Eminem been coming at him and Mariah for the last 10 plus. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's kind of like Nick been letting that shit slide for the longest of time, and then people start asking him, or you get to reminiscing on it, and Eminem kind of got in his feelings. But me personally, I feel like Eminem tries to stay relevant now by attacking people that's almost defenseless. He tried it with MGK. I don't feel like he won the MGK battle.
Now let me ask you this, because I respect your perspective on it. But okay, so yeah, I will validate. Yeah, M has been going at, especially Mariah, not even so much as Nick, as much as Mariah. But you know what I'm saying? He has like bit their heads off in the past. But my thing is, the shit got quiet. Like nobody was talking about it. Nobody was talking about it. Both parties were doing their thing. And to me, I personally think that Nick started all of this back up. I just think that Nick, some of the interviews he was asked, so obviously you don't want to stray away from those, and you don't want to stray away. You want to try to deliver that content to the person that you are being interviewed by and everything, and you know you want people to tune in, right? So you're gonna want to talk that. What's up, Dub? C's tuning in live, but I think that it's not like I watched it expeditiously, and it was kind of brought up to Nick on the Expeditiously podcast, so I'll give him the alley oop on that one.
And Nick still gave that man credit and told him like he's still in my top 5,
right?
You know?
But there was other podcasts and other interviews that I watched that has been going on for the last 2-3 months, and Nick pretty much, it came out of nowhere. Like he wasn't asked about it. It just, oh yeah, by the way, fuck Eminem, like like it just came out. So my thing is now here's the thing. I gotta give him his respect on this. Because, like I said earlier, nobody expected a Nick Cannon to come and diss Eminem. Nobody. I don't care who the fuck you are. Nobody expected Nick Cannon, drumline Nick Cannon, to come and did. Now, we know he does it on Wild 'N Out. Barely. And the shit on there be ass. He don't
even win his own shows. So.
You know what I'm saying? But to come out like this and diss Eminem. And I'm like, okay, that's bold. Okay. But I don't like the fact. Here's the thing. Like I said, I would have respected Nick a lot more if he would have did it by himself. Because to me, while Em's been talking shit about you, but like I said in general, before this, Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips had no quarrel at all with Eminem. Period. None whatsoever. All of a sudden, now you have an issue with him because Nick has an issue with him. And I got it, like I said, this is only happening because Nick is still signing them paychecks. They are still active on the roster of Wild 'N Out. And
we all know Nick will fire a motherfucker.
And Nick will fire a motherfucker ASAP. So that is they and I think they know that. So that okay, we probably not even gonna give him the chance to come and ask. We just gonna go ahead and make a scenario and say fuck it. And now we want to secure our money, which I honestly can't be mad at him about it. But if I was Nick, now when we go and listen to the Family Ties track. It wasn't everybody on that Family Ties track versus Nick Cannon. Am I right or wrong?
Eminem versus Nick Cannon.
It was Eminem versus Nick Cannon. He just so happened to be on a track with other people when it came out. But y'all released the whole track. For 5 people.
Can I give you a different perspective on why?
Please, brother, please.
Okay, so when Family Ties came out, Eminem dissed Nick on the song. That shit was fire, to me, honestly. The bars, it sounded like an old Eminem to me. But Nick Cannon's immediate reply to that was, come to Wild 'N Out. Let's settle this on Wild 'N Out.
Right.
What's the best way to get a motherfucker to come to Wild 'N Out? Have everybody on Wild 'N Out hop on their ass so they want to come on Wild 'N Out and sue everybody up. That would be the biggest show if Eminem steps on Wild 'N Out.
Right. But then let me offer this perspective. And I respect that. But let me offer this perspective. Let me flip it on that. Is Eminem really gonna walk into the Lion's Den?
Man, I doubt it, but you never know, Eminem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, for example, if you knew, let's say you were in a situation yourself, right? You beefing with one motherfucker, but you know there's other people in there, and you are by yourself. And you know there's a risk of everybody else in that room going and doing something to you on top of that person trying to do something to you. Are you gonna allow yourself to set yourself up for that?
Not at all.
That's why.
I mean, look at the way you got brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I got plenty of them. I'm the oldest.
I don't know about other people, but how I was raised, on one fight, we all fight. If we a family,
that's
friends, anything, one fight, we all fight. So maybe they felt like, hey, dude attacking our bar, let's hop on that. Let me get on that. Plus,
right.
I mean, you think about it, Charlie Clips, Hitman Holla, Conceited, you know, all of them guys, I mean, don't get me wrong, biggest names in the world when it comes to battle rapping.
Right.
But when it comes to commercial music, not so much. The only person really in battle rapping that do that right now is Arson.
Right,
you
facts.
know,
Facts.
So for them to hop on that track is just for them to get some shine off. Like, hey, boss, let us do it so we can get our shine on. Nick didn't have to say nothing. Suge should have stayed the fuck out of it. Because Eminem had always showed Suge respect out of the fact that Dre told him, well, I mean, what he saying? What was that, Toy Soldiers? He said, my intentions was good. I went through my whole career without ever mentioning and blanked out Suge's name. Because he never wanted to come at Suge Knight because of who Dre was, and Dre telling him to stay out. So Suge should have just honored that and stayed the hell out. But with Nick Cannon and who is it, Ray J now, with the publishing rights to his life and Ray J having Death Row, Suge feels entitled to step in where he shouldn't be, you know, and that's part of the reason why Pac got killed. Involving yourselves in shit that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Facts. I can accept that. I can accept that.
I think it was a whole move for Nick Cannon to go grab 4 or 5 other people for Eminem, but at the same time, shit, the Avengers went after Thanos 17 deep.
That's true. That's true. And then I flipped it on this perspective. Everybody talked about the Warriors when they went to go and form their super team to try to take down LeBron. And it was, them niggas ain't shit. Y'all had to, you know what it is. You were much more basketball fan than I am. So I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Everybody,
I definitely do, and I heard you when you said it, and I kind of was like, I don't know, because they are with Curry, Clay, and Draymond Green. You got to remember before Steve Kerr stepped in, they was already a champion. They won a championship without KD or Steve Kerr versus LeBron. You know, so they definitely went to go pick up KD because they needed him versus LeBron, because LeBron can't hold KD. It's I guess it is kind of the same perspective. He needed other people because he know he can't hold. He can't
do it by himself. They are all talented. I will give them that. They are all fucking talented, but they needed to collude together in order to bring down the big homie.
The Thanos. Eminem is Thanos in the rap game.
And I mean,
Thanos, you better go get the whole industry to come at this.
You better go and get now. You have to go and get the entire battle rap community, which I looked into. Like, so I don't know how I ended up in it, and I've been in it for years. But I'm in the KOTD battle, like big battle rap group on Facebook. And when it first dropped, that was some of the first shit that popped up on my timeline. Is the reaction of KOTD and people from Schmack reacting to that. And I gotta say that I want to say, I'm gonna be generous, about 80% of the comments, no. And even so much as down talked Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips, which them niggas better be careful. The other battle rap niggas better be careful, because Clips ain't nothing to play with and Hitman ain't nothing to play with. So I understand why. But
Eminem also got Royce the 5'9" and Obi Trice dropped a diss track on them today.
Oh, I gotta hear that. Ooh, that's spicy.
Obi Trice dropped a diss track today about them. So I mean, Eminem got some people to bag him up. It's still gonna be an Eminem versus Nick Cannon,
right? But you know what? I think they came because Nick came with people. So automatically, if you come with people, I have to come with people. So that's where that was.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I just think that, like you said, definitely Suge should have stayed his ass out of it. Like, I don't want to hear shit from Suge until we find out who actually killed Pac and what you actually know. Because he definitely knows a lot more. I don't want to. Suge is irrelevant to me. Like, He, like, you were just actually on your deathbed. Like, you need to focus on your health before you come and jump into some beef. Like, that's just me. Like, you need to focus on your health.
Especially these days, like, you got knocked out by a barber, bro. We not scared of you no more.
Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, you and you were just on your deathbed. Like, you need to get healthy first before you come and jump in a converation that has nothing to do with you. Just has nothing to do with you. Other than the fact that Nick has, like, you know, Nick is, has some of your rights to your empire or whatnot. Other than that, you have nothing to do with this. You are totally irrelevant with this. Totally. Like, when I first heard that part, like, when I first heard it, where the fuck did Suge come from? What does he have to do with this? Like, what is, like, please, somebody help me put two and two together. I don't know. I need to know. I need to know. If somebody can offer me, if somebody can give me that information on what he actually had to do with the situation, I will then drop what I said. But until then, I have to be like, yo, where the fuck? Sit your ass down. Like, this is sit the fuck down. Like, tell us who killed Pac before you say go running off at the fucking mouth. Like, that's just me. As far as Hitman hollering at them, like, I see where you going with it too, and I actually gotta kind of agree with it. But I think with Nick, like I said, it wasn't everybody on with Eminem versus Nick Cannon. It was Eminem sending shots at Nick Cannon. Everybody else on Family Ties went about their way.
Yep.
So why couldn't you reciprocate and do the same thing?
Nick never had a music career of his own, so you had to go get some motherfuckers that's actually known. And
even if he would have just, he should have even took my approach to it. He could have just dropped a hook versus hook and let it been done, and then dropped another one. But the fact that to me still, you kind of kicked this back up because you didn't have to drop this track. I mean, you didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to drop this track. Well, I mean, no, let me take that back. You had to drop this track, but you didn't have to. Most of them interviews that you were running your mouth on, you didn't have to run your mouth on. Like, some of them interviews, you weren't asked about it. Now, T.I.'s Expeditiously one, yes, you were addressed, you were asked. So yes, obviously, yes, it is good PR for you to answer that, for you to reciprocate on that. But the rest of them, you didn't have to keep going and keep going and keep going. What do you think is going to happen if you keep poking the bear? What is going to happen if you throw a stake into the lion's den? The motherfucking lion gonna go eat that bitch.
Now, I do got a question for you, because I think I'm a little bit more excited about hearing your perspective on Vic and how the world is treating this man right now. I wanted to touch on that one.
And I said I was going to touch on this too. So yeah, we can touch it. Listen, and I've seen your perspective on it, so I think we agree. Is that this man? Yes, he has admitted his wrongdoings. He has served his time. The time that was bestowed upon him to serve, he served it. He's paid his dues. He has he's become an activist against it. Right?
Yep.
They always say that people deserve second chances. So why isn't it that this man can't get a second chance?
You know what?
Go ahead.
I feel like you know, woman boyfriend cheats on her. He gets a second chance 13 times.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Drug counselors. Let's look at drug counselors. Most drug counselors are ex-drug addicts.
That's fact.
They came out of that, they changed, and they want to help people through that. And people love them for it. So if y'all main concern, if people's main concern is to protect these animals, protect the preserve the rights of these animals,
right?
And this man is now doing it, and you're trying to stop that. So in all honesty, all you're doing is stopping their rights. You're stopping the very people that's protecting what you're trying to protect.
You are being counterproductive at that point.
Exactly, and it's like I don't know, man.
See, here's my thing, and I shared it, is that okay? Why is it that people can go around and they can hunt elephants and take their trunks, deers and all that? Now, the deer, I can kind of understand that because it's a source of food for some people. That okay, but when you're doing it and you're taking the deer's head and you're getting it stuffed and you putting it up on your wall, that's where I got a problem with it.
What's the difference, right?
That's where I have a problem with it. But you got these people, they're going out into the wild, they're hunting jaguars for their furs and leopards and gators and all this stuff, turning them into shoes. What's the difference? Now, I had a homeboy of mine that I used to go to school with, and he says, well, it's part of animal population, and or to regulate animal population. So, but let me ask you this. If you want to protect the animals, why are you allowing them to be hunted?
Right.
Why is it okay? And if that's the case, nobody should be allowed to hunt. That's just my opinion. Nobody should be allowed to hunt and sell off like the ivory from elephants and going to Africa and selling off the ivory from elephants and getting crocodile skin and snake skin. Well, snakes they kind of shed anyway, but getting snake skin and crocodile skin and leopard and you know what I'm saying, all types of chinchilla, all of that. Turn it into clothes.
Yep,
What's the fuck? I don't see what the difference is. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, okay. Like my guy said, okay, it's to regulate animal population. Okay, well, then it needs to be where people just need to hunt for food and that's it. Not showing the heads and shit off as trophies, or sneaking in. You've had people sneak into areas that they are not supposed to be in to go and get what they call these trophies. We've heard about it. It's been public. So it's not been hidden. It has not been hidden. You hear about it all the time. Shit, I even think what's his name? The chairman of Papa John's at one point.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking chairman of Papa John's at one point, I think, was holding a fucking leopard or some shit. I shared a picture the other day, which somebody reported on Facebook, of people. They had like 4 or 5 leopards spread out across the ground, and the guy and his wife, or there's a guy and a girl in the picture, and they're sitting there holding two of the damn leopards like trophies.
Yeah. And can I add something?
Go ahead.
Anybody that knows JayLamar, man, he'll tell you, man, check your sources before you post things.
Oh,
man.
yes, please.
You know, people posting that I know you've seen it. When somebody typed out he hung 3 dogs, cut 4 dogs' lips off. People, that man got federally indicted. That means that paperwork is right on the internet. You can literally go type up Michael Vick indictment.
Yeah.
And it's going to pop up with the paperwork, 19 pages. The man did nothing but fight a few dogs and pick up and drop off money. And
I was going to say, he was honestly, he himself didn't fight the dogs. He was literally the front man. He was the money man. He was the ATM in the situation. He was the investor in the situation. He literally didn't fight the dogs himself. He was just a part of the operation. He was the money man in the situation. So he himself isn't that, and that's another reason why I'm like, okay, yeah, he's admitted. This is all public knowledge. He's already admitted. He's spoken out against it. He knows it's wrong. He's done his time. He was in jail. He did his time.
Community donated thousands of dollars to animal rights.
Right.
Congress meetings.
Has spoken about it. Has changed up. So let me ask you this, because I honestly think and you know what? I can't even say it's a race. I can't even say it's a race thing, because I have seen people of color actually attacking him as well too.
Oh yeah.
So I can't even say it's a race thing. But let me ask y'all this, because I was gonna say this to somebody, but I'm like, I need my pages and I don't want to get reported. But let me ask you this: if a drug dealer can go out, if a drug addict can go out and do drugs, they know it's wrong, right? They know it's wrong.
Yep.
They get a second chance to go out and to go get help and come out and clean themselves up and do right. And then nobody judges them after that. What's the difference? What's the difference? And this man is actually this man has given back. He's given back to the very same cause. He's giving back and encouraging people not to do it based on his transgressions. So, or if we want to do this, if we want to take it this far, why is Trump still in office? Which I know he's going through impeachment right now, but why hasn't the impeachment started a long time ago? We literally had this man on tape talking about grabbing females by the pussy. He has multiple sexual allegations. Multiple. Even fucked around with a porn star. She lost, but we know why she lost. She ain't had the money to fight. That's what that really was. She ain't had the money to fight.
Yep.
When you go to war, you need money to war. She ain't had money. She ain't had Trump money to war.
I swear I just posted that the other day.
So,
it takes money to go to war.
It takes money to go to war. Especially that type of war, you need money to war. She ain't had that type of money. But multiple sex abuse allegations. Let's not forget all of this, the shit with Russia and how he got in this position in the first place. Everything that is. So if y'all continue to let him in office, then why can't Mike Vick be a captain
of a league he went back to
of a league? Wait, watch this though. They let Vick back in, but they didn't let Cap back in. They let Vick in, but they didn't let Cap in.
Man, they let Plexico Burns back in with a bullet wound.
Fuck.
After he shot himself.
How long? Shit, didn't Ray Lewis get to come back?
After a murder charge.
After a fucking murder charge? Didn't Ray Rice get to come back for a little bit?
Yep.
Let's not forget, Ike Turner the bitch in the elevator.
And they let him come back. Big Ben lost a sexual assault case.
Two of them.
And was able to come back.
It was two of them, right?
Yep.
Or did he win one and lose one? But I just know that fuck that. There was two allegations.
There was two separate incidents. I think he lost one.
There was two of them. Whether he won or lost, whether he won or lost them, there was two. There was two. Why is he still going to be a Pro Bowl? I'm sorry. Why is he still going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback? But he got that. But he has that, and ain't spoke out about it. Now let's look at Big Ben. He's not spoke out about it. He has not given back to the cause, in which, you know what I'm saying, he has not given back to the cause in which he was committed from. None of the sort. But you got somebody who did their time, they paid their fees, was able to come back to the league, spoke out about it, created a foundation, became an activist about it to tell y'all not to do it, and he can't get a second chance. Granted, he was still able to play. Which that shocked me, but he was still able to play. But why can't he have another chance? Why can't he be a Pro Bowl captain? I mean, why can't he be the Hall of Fame captain? But you got guys like Ray Lewis, who beat a murder charge and is in the Hall of Fame. You got Big Ben, that is facing charges. Shit, you even what's the old boy name? Nope, they found out she was lying, so we ain't even gonna include him. But you got multiple. Why Vic can't get a chance? And I can't say it's a race thing. It's not a race thing. But why Vic can't get a chance?
People hate to see people going good.
Right.
That's all that is, man. People hate to see people doing good. And like I said the other day on Facebook, I think, stay in your tax bracket. Stay in your tax bracket. Because regardless of how anybody feels about this man, that man came home from prison, went back to the NFL, and still doing better than anybody that's talking shit about him.
Yeah.
Stay in your tax bracket. Half the people talking shit don't do nothing for their community but poison.
They don't. They half the people that are talking about him, they go out and they doing almost the same shit that he's doing. You know, they go out and they hunt for trophies. They got the what do they? There's a term for that shit. Is it taxidermy or some odd shit like that? Taxidermy. They go out and get the heads of these animals and they stuff them. Get them all stuffed, and they hang them up on the wall. The nasty ass. You know there got to be a smell to it. You nasty son of... Where my Bernie Mac? You nasty bitch. In my Bernie Mac voice. Like what? What the? Like I just... Now let me change subjects a little bit. I gotta talk about her. Miss Lizzo. Gotta talk about it.
Man.
I gotta talk about it.
Oh, man.
I am so upset. I was rooting for Lizzo so hard. I was rooting for her so hard. I wanted her to win, and I still want her to win so bad. I want her to win. I want her to shine. You know what I'm saying? Now, when she was on Instagram and releasing the pictures, you know, the kind of risque pictures, I'm like, okay, I respect that. Because it's in a private setting, it's on Instagram, and
get your shit off.
Everybody else is doing it, so fuck it, you can do it too. I respect that part of it. But what nobody is talking about, and I just had to, and I kind of snapped on a kind of bigger chick because she was trying to shame me in my inbox, is that I'm not against a bigger female. But what Lizzo did at this Laker game was classless and trashy as fuck. I'm sorry. You go out into a public setting
with a t-shirt
with a t-shirt showing a thong in a public setting where there are kids, there are families, there are people that don't care to see that type of shit.
And before people start commenting, war shows is watched by kids and all this stuff, it's a completely different thing when you go into an adult field event and you almost expected to dress like that on the red carpet. The females is, I mean, think back to J-Lo in that green dress. Nobody forgot about that dress.
Right.
But it was an appropriate setting. That's how you're supposed to come to those things. At least that's what they expect people to come at.
Right.
But a Lakers game, twerking on the floor with your little thong. Man,
why?
Man.
That's my thing about it. I'm not mad that she's been on this whole big one. You know, this showing the skin and you know what I'm saying, trying to empower the bigger women. I respect that part of it. I want you to. I have some female friends that are bigger girls. I respect that part of it.
Feel comfortable in your skin, but nowhere to do that at.
That is my entire point of this, brother. Which is what I've been trying to say. I've had people come at me over the last day and a half. I'm fat shaming people. No, I'm not at all. There is a place and a time for everything. So that means I can just walk into a Bucks game with my dick swinging. Just saying.
Right.
If that is okay, I can walk into a Bucks game with nothing but my boxers on, with my dick swinging everywhere. What's that Kevin Hart said? What Kevin Hart said?
It's a long dick.
It's a long dick. Say he came in hitting everybody over the head with his dick. Boop boop boop. It's a long dick. If what she did is okay, then I can walk into a Packer game with nothing but my boxers on, and that should be okay, right?
Nope. You gonna make.
I am going to be ridiculed out of this world. They are gonna talk about me to oblivion. They are gonna shred me to pieces. But if that's okay, I should be able to do that, right? Or I should be.
I'm from Minneapolis. I feel like she representing us badly right now, real poorly right now. Don't do that. I'm from Minneapolis. Don't do that, big baby.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you doing it? Like, you are, like, I don't know. And I sent the link, and I sent the show link to a couple of these females that said I was fat shaming. I even had a couple guys say that I was fat shaming, or I'm like, I'm not. There's a place and a time. Because let's not forget, I was like, you need to go back. I was like, I can tell that you actually don't pay attention to what I talk about and what I share. Because when she first started doing it, I shared it and I shared it and supported it. And I even went back and pulled up the screenshot and say, by the way, I actually supported when she started doing this. And I still support it. I hope she continues. But she needs to know that there is a place and a time for everything. Not at a fucking Lakers game where there's kids. You are supposed to be a positive influence when it comes to those kids. You know what I'm saying? So you want, yeah, I'm all for you. I'm all for the body positivity. I'm all for it. I want you to, because there's girls out here that need that. I want you to, but I also want you to do it in respectful taste. Keep it on the gram, or if you on a beach somewhere. You know, if you're on like an adult beach somewhere, okay, cool. But you are at a family, what is considered a family entertainment event. There are kids there. There are elderly people there that don't care to see that shit. That is my whole problem with it. Where you did it. It's not that you did it. It's where you did it. If you was at like a nightclub somewhere, hey, it's probably not acceptable there, but get your shit off, because there's adults there. And shit, let's be honest, we've probably seen some worse shit than what she wore in some of the clubs that we've been in. I'm just gonna be completely honest. If she wore that to a club, she's still probably gonna look better than half of the shit that I just saw females wear to the club. I will say that. In the club, get your shit off. But at a family event, sweetheart, you need to understand that you were in the wrong. And then you were out there intoxicated as well, too, which didn't make it no better. Like, you out there intoxicated, and like, and there was kids sitting around her. There was elderly people and kids and plenty of people sitting around her. Why? And then let me offer this perspective, too. You're sitting on the floor of the Lakers game. What percentage of people do you think is what is the highest percent of people you think of color of race do you think is sitting on the floor seats of the Lakers game?
All white people.
And what are white people most likely to run and do once they see that type of behavior?
These motherfuckers don't know how to act.
Thank you.
And they gonna talk so much shit. It's like representation, man. Like I said, I'm from Minneapolis, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that don't know Lizzo lives, and if I'm not mistaken, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I feel like I'm being represented poorly.
Right.
Poorly.
That's
not what we do. That's not how we getting down out there, man.
That too.
We don't do that.
I don't agree with it. Like, and like I said, I don't know. I've sent the link out to a couple to the people that said I was fat shaming and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that they listen to the show, or I hope they listen to the playback. But at the end of the day, it's not fat shaming. It's not body shaming. It's not fat shaming. There's a time and a place for everything. And that Lakers game was not the place for that to happen. What you did there was in poor taste. I don't care if he was from Milwaukee. What you did was in poor taste. I don't care if you were from Los Angeles. I don't care if you were from California. What you did was in poor taste. How you did it, where you did it, the timing that you did it was in poor taste. And that's why I can't fuck with it. That's what I'm shaming. I'm not shaming the size. I'm not shaming the fact that you had that idea. But I am shaming the fact of where and how you did it. And that's what people need to understand. It's not that she's on this wave, but it's where she decided to take this wave. You could have kept that on Instagram or on your Snapchat or in an adult setting. You know what I'm saying? In a more adult setting, or a setting that fits that. but you had to go and do it in a family setting, and that's what I don't fuck with. That is what I don't fuck with. That's my perspective, man. I had to get that out because I had to make sure, because I told people specifically to listen to the show tonight because I was gonna go in. But then I also have another thing that I want to address real quick. Is so what my question is, and I kind of said this on live earlier, and I'm gonna revisit this at a later time on my Facebook page. But what I want to know is that everybody, you have a lot of people, and I got to make this quick because I got like 39 minutes left. Everybody wants people around them that are in their best interest, right? Everybody wants somebody that's real with them. I'm not even talking about just relationship. I'm talking about relationship, friendship, business, family, whatever, right? I'm talking about just in general. Everybody wants people around them that are in their best interest, that's going to keep it real at all times. You know what I'm saying? And let them know what's up at all times and be there for them and have their best interests at hand, right? So I want to know, why is it that people like myself and other people get upset at us when we don't become the yes man? I just want some feedback on that, because and what brings me to this is yesterday Izzy, I think you commented on my Facebook on this earlier today. I got into it with a young man yesterday. I was addressing the Juice WRLD situation and, you know, his unfortunate passing, and, you know, kind of what my statement was, like, yeah, it's fucked up that he's gone. I hate that he's gone. At the end of the day, he's somebody's, you know, son, you know, family member, friend, colleague, whatever. But my analogy, I put it to the analogy of, if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. In this instance, he was somebody that, you know, I'm aware of the musical talent. You know, I can't say that I knew too much of who he was beforehand, but I've done my research in the last few hours, and I'm aware of the musical talent. I'm aware that he might have touched some people with his music, and that's cool, and that's understandable, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, like I said, when you live by the gun, you die by the gun. So what I originally shared was Joyner Lucas had made a post yesterday, kind of saying like, yeah, I'm blaming y'all who basically worship this shit. I'm blaming this on y'all. And the young man proceeds to come to tell me that I'm bogus for sharing that. And I say, well, how am I bogus? It's facts. Because, yeah, drugs have been around forever. This shit ain't new. Well, I kind of knew, because we went from, you know, like I had seen one of the old heads say, we went from being a drug dealers to the customers, to the users. So, and he said that me sharing that was having poor decency, that I wasn't a decent individual for me saying what I said. And I'm like, well, how? Please tell me how. I'm like, you know, I just really want to know how that perspective was not valid. He traveled with this man, talks about drugs in his music. He is known for doing these things, right? It is all in his music. It is evident. It is not a secret. Okay? If you're going to live this lifestyle, you have to know if you're going to live that lifestyle, you have to know what comes with that lifestyle. So when you were traveling with, and how much weed did he say you have? 70 fucking pounds? I would have rathered you got caught and you did your time than you swallowing it. And however much you swallowed and fucked yourself up. I don't want to sit and bash him, but I'm trying to explain the scenario that I originally just tried to get to. So and
to touch on that, like, you know, I've seen people like, well, if he had 70 pounds, what would him swallowing the person? He's still going to go. Man, listen, opioids, which is what perk is. Perk is just a synthetic heroin. That's all it is. It's still an opioid. It's heroin in the pill form.
Right.
You know, you crossing state lines on an airplane, with opioids is a lot different from you going to a legal state of marijuana with 70 pounds of marijuana. Guns that can be explained by your security.
Right.
I completely understand what it is, and if nobody read it today, his girlfriend, or at the time girlfriend, admitted and said that the label was the one supplying him with the drugs.
Right.
They people need to do that math, man. They love to idolize and follow people like Future, who've been in the news lately. People saying that a lot of these young artists need to credit him as who is a Young Thug for their music and their lifestyle. But what people don't realize is Future might rap about Percocets and Molly, but he don't do none of it. He don't even smoke weed.
I bet you he don't.
He don't even smoke. So it's like y'all idolizing people, and these young artists is coming out idolizing these Lil Peeps and Lil Xanax and all of these different people who rapping literally about depression and drugs. Like you said, you live by the gun, you gonna die by that motherfucker.
Right. I would have rather you. So, and they were in, and if I understand, they were in Chicago where marijuana is legal. Now, he may have had more than the legal quantity. I don't know the legalities on that. I don't know the specifics on that. I know certain places have different, legal amounts that you can possess before it's, considered criminal. Okay. Nonetheless, he had more than the criminal, he had more than the limit to where it becomes criminal. Okay. On top of that, yes, you had the drugs. I would have rather you got caught and did a little time for that versus you committed suicide. I'm going to be completely honest. You committed suicide at that point. Now, I can understand you not want to go to jail. That is probably I haven't been to jail, but I can imagine it's probably the worst feeling ever. But I would have rather you did your time than you go and harm yourself. I would have rather you did your time, because and like I said, this again I don't know, but they probably would have only charged you with everything after the legal limit. I don't know. That's why I said probably. But they probably would have charged you for the drug, the drugs that he had. Was it Percocet, right? It was Percocet that he had, right?
Yep.
They probably would have charged you with the Percocet, and then they probably, like I said, I don't know for sure, but they probably would have just charged you with as far as the weed. They probably would have charged you with everything after the legal limit. So yeah, you still would have had time regardless. But I would have rather you did your time and got caught versus you basically committing suicide. Because you're now no longer here with us, and now you don't understand that you've now affected everybody that was around you. And let's say fuck the label, but you now just put your family in a position. Now you have to think about how your family is going to feel in this situation. I don't know if you had kids, but shit, if you had kids, you just left your kids behind. You just left your family behind, your friends that probably did give a shit about you. They probably would have wanted you to got caught versus you basically committing suicide.
Right.
So, and I went back to the post, and the young man, his name is Nick Grace. From what I understand, he's and I actually met this cat. And when I first met this cat a couple months ago, I thought he was a pretty cool cat. He came out to a music showcase that I was hosting, and he was pretty talented. But after this, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And so I'm just going to point out a couple key points. I shared it, and what Joyner Lucas said was Juice WRLD was 21. He was a product of our generation of rappers who glorified drugs and made it cool. I'm blaming y'all niggas for this shit. All that lean and pills niggas glorify and talk about, you teaching the kids to do it. Shaking my head. You happy now? R.I.P. Juice WRLD, gone too soon. So he wasn't talking shit about Juice. Which he's
talking about the futures,
he's talking
of the
about
industry
the
in
futures
the
and everybody of the fucking industry. He said, I'm blaming y'all. Yeah, he's a grown man at the end of the day, but I'm still blaming y'all because y'all made that shit cool. So it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he has to be held somewhat responsible for his. He has to be held for his action. But then, so the guy, he says, "It's bullshit," is what it is. Did you actually read what happened? The feds damn near killed dude, Joyner, a corny ass bitch too. And I said, I'm well aware of what happened, but when you live that life, that's the risk that you take. He tries to come from the perspective that, nah, I can't accept that. By that logic, metal bands who sing about murder should get searched for bodies at the airport. They just decided to out of the blue search dude for guns and drugs because he raps. Then he started having a seizure and they Narcan him, and instead of getting him properly cared for, they assumed he was overdosing. Assumptions about this generation, like the one bitch ass Joyner Lucas made, killed Juice WRLD. Anyone who agrees with the Joyner is stupid as fuck. And I say, well, I agree with him, so I guess I'm stupid. Just like in the streets, most likely if you live by the gun, you would die by the gun. They didn't assume he swallowed the drugs to conceal them, and that's the risk you take when you live that life. Yep. And he says Joyner is dead wrong, and anybody who can't see why is part of the problem with this fucking culture. And I say, so are we protecting drug abuse at this point? Okay, got it. He said, I'm not about to explain basic decency to y'all. Joyner is like Trump. Either you understand why what he's doing is a problem, or I really don't care what you think because something is fucked with you. So I say, and this is when I really set him off, I guess. And I said, please explain to me how taking pills to conceal them is decency. Please explain that shit to me. Please explain how glorifying drug usage that has been proven to be a detriment in any shape or form. I say, please explain how glorifying drug usage that has been proven as a detriment is in any way, shape, or form decent. Please explain to me how perks for recreational purpose is decency. And I said, and I mean, you came on my post where I obviously have my opinion that I'm standing on. If you don't like it, you could have kept scrolling. All I got was the, dude, fuck you, seriously, you wrong for this shit. The fuck wrong with niggas? And then after that, I was removed as a friend. And then you actually made a valid point when you commented, because when I upon further review of, you know, his content on his page, I'm like, that's why you were mad. You were mad because you were guilty, because you are this generation that Joyner is speaking on. You are these people that he is speaking on.
Yep.
You are this person. You are these people. So, and then somebody else brought up the point. Let me see. It was you. Izzy. It was you. And somebody else. It was somebody. It was you and a girl named Taylor. Both of y'all said the same shit pretty much. Administering Narcan was the proper care. He swallowed drugs and therefore was overdosing. So how is that not proper care? How does the drug culture that is made to seem the way to fit in not show in this? And then you came back and actually said, let me go back. Or did you actually say it first? Nope, she said it first. You came in, I believe, yesterday, and let me see. You said his own camp is the one who said he took the pills. He was hit with the Narcan and was conscious but incoherent on the way to the hospital, and after the Narcan and died at the hospital. All signs of overdose, which I constantly get to see take the lives of people in my community. And if you are anywhere near Manitowoc, Wisconsin, or in northern Wisconsin, for that fact, you know that that's a fact. That is a pure one.
I've seen so many young souls lose their life to that addiction.
I've lost a friend of mine to this very same shit. Very good friend of mine who was actually trying to get off of it, but because of being around the people, one night got sucked back into it, and we lost her that night. You know what I'm saying? So my point to explaining all that is that we all don't have the same opinions. We all don't have the same perspectives. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop getting upset at people when you cannot change their mindset or their perspective. Now, if you notice, even tonight, me and Izzy, we had two totally different perspectives, things we didn't agree with each other on. But you not heard us once. You didn't hear me once say, hey, Izzy, fuck you. No, I don't agree with that shit. Or you ain't hear him come back with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We have to stop. My thing is, this is a two-part. This is a double-edged sword. This is a two-part. One, if somebody has a different perspective on something than you do, just respect that. Maybe everybody doesn't have the same mindset. Everybody doesn't have the same values. Everybody doesn't have the same morals and things of that nature. I don't expect anybody to. I don't expect anybody to agree with anything that I said tonight. All I'm doing is my obligation as a social influencer and offering my opinion, which I have the human right to do, in which everybody has the human right to do. That's one of the very few good things about America that we can do that is good about this country right now, is that we are free to say, well, kind of. Let me put a parenthesis or quotation marks around that. We're kind of free, quote unquote, to say what we want and be ourselves. We, quote unquote, kind of have that right. I'm not going to get into why I did the quote unquote. Y'all already know. But we kind of have that right. I don't expect anybody to agree with anything that I say. I don't expect them to feel. I don't expect you to feel how I feel. I'm gonna respect your opinion. There's been many a times me and Izzy, we've disagreed on a lot of other things, but he's never once called me out my name. I've never once disrespected him. We respect each other's perspective, just like tonight. What did you see? What did you hear us say tonight? Okay, let me offer this. You know, what do you think about this? Or let me put it to you. Let me put it this way. Or what do you think about this? And we kept going. But not once did we get out of order with each other. So my first thing is we stop. It is okay to debate with people on social media. It is okay to put your opinion in if someone is asking for it. But don't get mad at people and ruin friendships and ruin plugs and potential business partners or potential fans because you want to attack, because you're attacking them because you don't agree. Because that's what happened with the young gentleman that I just read about. Is that me and some people saw something, and he had some things going. He had some things going for himself. But we saw something that night. It was like, okay, we probably want to bring him into the circle, see what, how we can help each other out, how he can come in, and we can enhance each other. But now, because of this, he is completely null and void to all of this. When he could have just offered his opinion, and I would be like, okay, I see what you're saying. I don't agree, but I respect that. But the moment you say, "Oh fuck you," and you call me out of my name and you try to belittle me because of my opinion, that you didn't have to come on and let's be, and this was on Facebook. You didn't have to come and entertain my perspective on it. You don't have to. You're not forced to. Nobody put a gun to your head and said you have to comment on JayLamar's post. So stop getting mad at people. Stop ruining friendships. Stop getting mad at your family members when they don't share. I got friends. You know what? Here, watch this. I got friends. I got real good friends that voted for Trump. I don't like him one bit. I don't like him one bit. Did I feel a little type of way about knowing that they supported Trump? A little bit. But they're still my people. They still my friends. So I didn't belittle them. I shouldn't say I didn't belittle them personally. You know what I'm saying? But they know what it is. And I know what it is. But we're still friends. We're still friends and shit to this day. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people on my timeline right now that voted for Trump. And we're still friends. I've seen them share articles and everything in support, and I just keep scrolling. Yep, I see it. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Now, if I get tagged in it, then yeah, I'm gonna blast my opinion. And, you know, they have their right to, you know, bounce back. But I'm not going to engage in an argument with them. Unless they get disrespectful, then I'm going to engage. But other than that, I'm just going to keep scrolling. I'm going to keep scrolling. But also, too, because I've had a few artists that have sent music into the show. I mean, I got 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this little thing up, and then I'm going to spin some music. But I have also this, too. I've had some people, you know, like artists, other entrepreneurs that, you know, they once upon a time valued my opinion and, you know, things that what I have to say. And if y'all know me, and I think I proved that well enough tonight with the Paco and Tony Torrio situation. I'm not a yes man by far. I am not a yes man. I tell, you know, even Izzy will tell you, hey, no, this ain't. I've said it. Whether I've
sent mixes to you and had them sent back and be like, work on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd like, hey, I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to be. If I care about you, I'm not going to be a yes man. If I respect you, if I know you and I really respect you and what you're doing, I'm not going to be that yet. Yes, man, and I don't expect y'all to be a yes man to me. I don't expect y'all to tell me yes every fucking time. I don't get a lot of the no so much anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know, people just like what the fuck I do sometimes. But I'm not going to be that friend that tells you what you want to hear. I've said it before and I say it again. I will give you the punch in the mouth. And then help you clean up the blood after. I will punch you in the mouth and then help you clean up the blood after. Meaning I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And then I'm going to tell you how to make it better, how to fix it, how to improve it, or what would be the right way to do it. Or in my eyes, what would be the right way to do it. I'm not going to be the yes man. If you have yes men that are around you that are constantly, I've done shit ass on purpose and shared it with people to see who was gonna tell me, oh, that shit cold. And I'm like, dude, my 5-year-old could have put this together. Well, this is not it. This ain't it. Are you serious right now? I've done shit like that on purpose. I used to make songs on purpose that I know was ass on purpose. Just for the sole fact that I wanted to evaluate people who were around me. I've done graphics and shit on purpose that I know was well below my potential. Just because I wanted to see who was around me. Or who I could actually trust to be around me. If you got a yes man in your circle, no matter what it is you do, music, entrepreneurship, whatever it is you do, I don't care if you're strict. If you got somebody that's always telling you yes and you know damn well it's probably not a yes, get rid of those people. Or not even so much as get rid of them, but you need to push them a little farther out of your inner circle. You need to push them on the outer circle. Because those people are low-key going to be no good for you. They are not going to be support you in your growth like you want them to. And most of y'all are going to say, well, yeah, if they're cheering me on, yeah, they're supporting you, yeah, they're cheering you on. But if they know your ass, they're cheering you on because they want you to feel good, not because they actually care. Because if they cared about what you're doing, they would tell you, hey, man, no, this shit sucks. My boy Sparks, who got me into rapping almost 10, 11 years ago, when we first got into the booth, would tell me every time, I would think I did the best fucking job in the world. Hey, no, that shit sucked. Sit down, write that shit again. Sit back, take that shit back to the drawing board and try that shit again. Let's try it again. That ain't it. Just like it did Paco today, and Paco ain't complain. He ain't complain at all. Actually, he told me, love, bro. And I talk shit about both tracks. I edge the win to Paco, but I also talk shit. Just like with the Green, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. I am a Green Bay Packer fan forever. But I will be the first to also talk shit about my team when they fucking up. Izzy will tell you that too. I am the first person to. Nope. I am the very first person you can count on when they fucking up. I will be one of the first people. Get your fucking shit together. Y'all fucking suck right now. Get your shit together. That's my fucking team, though. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be there supporting them, but I'm like, no. Even though I know they can't hear me, but we know what it is. But I'm gonna be the first to talk about my team. I'm not one of the Packer fans that's, oh, we're the best in the fucking world. Yeah, we're winning all the games, but it don't mean shit if we don't win the Super Bowl. To me, and I'm a root for them every win. Even if we don't go, I'm a root for them, but it don't mean we can't say no. We're not the best team in the world. There is no best. Honestly, there is no best team in the world to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a yes. I can't be the yes man. And if you have yes men around you, like I said, you need to get rid of them. They are not going to be there. They are not going to be part of the equation that makes you get better. They are not. They do not really care. They are rooting for you, which is good, but they also need to tell you, hey bro, hey sis, that ain't it. Like we just said to Paco today, hey, we would have liked a better beat. Delivery was kind of off, but we know you kind of a rookie, so we gonna kind of let up on that, but you fix your delivery. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. There's some things you need to fix. It was still good though. You know what I'm saying? And what he come back with? He said, "Love, bro. You need those. You need those type of people around."
I wasn't dissing nobody.
Right. And Paco know what it is, because Paco talks to me all the time. He already knows I'm going to give him the punch in the mouth. That's why he kept tagging me in it. I'm going to give you the punch in the mouth, and then I'm going to help you clean it up. I'm not going to knock you the fuck out. I'm going to just give you a swift punch in the mouth, and then I'm going to help you clean it up. I'm going to give you that harsh reality. I'm going to give you what you need to hear, and then I'm going to tell you how I think you could fix it. Or I'm going to try to help you fix it. But I'm not going to knock you the fuck out. Shit, it's like me and Izzy sometimes. Izzy know I didn't cuss it. Izzy, how many times? How much have I cussed you out in the past?
Man, dog, if you go to jail again, I'm gonna beat your ass.
And let me tell you this. I am 5'6". At this time, I am 5'6", maybe 135 pounds. Izzy like a fucking. This is like a David and Goliath type situation. And I'm looking up to Izzy, nigga. You go back to jail again, I'm whooping your ass. I don't give a fuck if I lose, nigga. We refighting all the time. But he know. Nigga, I really want you out. I really want you. And now look.
Man, I've been out 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Got married. Got the gaming empire going. Getting ready to start some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, no, I already knew it. That was out of love, nigga. You go back to jail, I'm whooping your ass, nigga. If I gotta go get some sticks or some bricks, nigga, I'm knock your big ass down. I don't give no fuck, nigga. I'm coming. I'm coming. But there been many times I done got on Izzy ass. And just like I would expect him to hop out. If he see me on some other shit, I would expect him. Hey, Jay, no, that ain't it, bro. But I know Izzy cared. That's why he's doing it. So I'm not going, hey, no, fuck you, Izzy. No, I ain't trying to hear what you got to say. No, fuck that shit. Because we also got that relationship. But we already know we looking for each other's best interest. So we not going, hey, no, Izzy, that ain't it, bro. Like, I think, and on some slick shit. Like, nah, on some slick hating that shit. Like, nah, you shouldn't do, nah, It's like, hey, bro, this is, I peeped you was doing this. I care about you, so I'm going to give you my little woo-woo. I don't like how you did this, but here's my suggestion about it. It's up to you if you're going to do it, but you know, this is what I think you should do. Or, you know what I'm saying, I found this information, you know what I'm saying, maybe you should put this info right here to use. But I'm never going to bash what he does.
Man, I want to say I appreciate everything, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, for y'all that know JayLamar, man, y'all know how that man is. Anything you need to further yourself, you know what I'm saying, further your business, anything that's righteous, you know what I'm saying? He gonna step up to the plate and be that one to, you know what I'm saying, give you the motivation, give you the push that you need, give you the info that you need, and I reciprocate it, you know what I'm saying? Every time, and I appreciate it, bro, because no bullshit, just watching you grow over these last few years has made me grow and want to do more with myself, you know what I'm saying? You kind of gave me that blueprint in them footsteps, and it's definitely taking its toll.
And that's all I want to do. That is all I want to do, and that's why I carry myself how I do. You know, everybody, you know, I've been getting a lot of that too lately. Like I had somebody who's a fan of mine, you know what I'm saying, they were sending out invites to my pages, and I got and this person sent me a screenshot of somebody else who I barely even know, telling them that I don't fuck with him. Don't send me no invite to him. I don't fuck with him. He a bitch. I tried to be cool with him, but he's an arrogant fuck. All this type of shit. But I'm like, fuck. Well, I barely even conversated with this person. Then I went to go back to look at the conversation, and the last conversation was him asking me, was I DJing, and I told him no, not at this moment because I got some things going on. And that was the last conversation that we had. So I'm like, well, fuck. Is that me being arrogant? Me telling you that I can't because I have some other shit going on and I can't? I mean, I would love to, yeah. And he was offering to pay. But I had other shit going on that I felt was more important. Not to say that his wasn't important, but I had already had obligations. So I'm not going to overbook myself either. So is that me being arrogant, or did I just look out for you low key?
Man, he got bad because he didn't get the answer he was looking for.
And I'm like, and if it's not that, I'm like, maybe, if it's not that, then it has to be that, once again, just like the situation I just talked about with this other cat, is that I might have posted something and he didn't agree with it. You know, he didn't agree with my perspective on it. And he must have didn't like what I had to say and was mad that I didn't change my perspective based on how he felt. That is literally the only way I think this gentleman could have. But it's that type of shit right there. That's the type of shit right there.
So it'll be a rare day and a cold day in hell when somebody gets JayLamar to change his perspective, man. It just is what it is.
And I have. If you give me valid points, it can't be. It can't.
I was just gonna say I'm not need to change your mind on things.
It can't be. If I come out with something, if I come out with my perspective, and let's say some other facts come out after. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that part. So now I'm forced to because I just got that information that I didn't know, which has happened. I'm not a know-it-all, and sometimes I do miss shit.
Yep.
But, you know, something like that, or if something else, somebody explains something to me and it makes more sense, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I see what, just like me and Izzy just did. When he was addressing, you know, why, you know, his perspective on kind of like why a Hitman Holler and them jumped on with M. You know, I said it was because he was signing the paychecks. He kind of said, you know, they was kind of just riding for his boy. That's a valid point because I would want to ride for mine too. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that same type of shit. So that's just my thing, y'all, to say, you know, it is okay to have your own. I want people to know that it is okay for you to have your own opinion. And you don't have to have your opinion based on others. You don't, like, for instance, I don't expect Izzy to feel how he feels about a situation just because of the fact that he fucks with me and I feel a certain type of way about the situation. I would never expect that. Never. He has his human right to feel how he wants to feel, to think how he wants to think, to do what he wants to do, pretty much. Pretty much. Not all the way. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But he has that right. It's just like I have that right. But I'm not going to get mad at him for having a different perspective, because that's actually the beauty of this world. That gives us the variety. None of us are going to have the same viewpoints. I don't expect any of you that listen to have the same viewpoint as me or as Izzy or as anybody else that has commented. I don't expect that. I want you to voice your opinion, but don't get mad when you can't change somebody else's opinion or their perspective on things. That's all I got to say. But I got about 5 minutes left. I didn't get a chance to play the music or whatever, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in these past 15 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's been fun. You know what I'm saying? I usually do take a break in December to kind of get, just kind of take a break and put the new game plans into perspective for the new year. So that's exactly why today is going to be the last episode of this year. But I appreciate everybody, each and every one of you that has made it, did a share, that has interacted, that has commented, that has sent in music. I got to thank Izzy and, his contribution. I got to thank Jamal Shane and his contribution and their sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? And for them continuing to roll into 2020 with it. You know what I'm saying? I got to thank each and every one of you guys for the shares, for everything else. You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot more. This is my third year as a podcast host, and this is by far the most fun that I've had with this podcasting thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Not that I wasn't going to ever do it again, but this time around, I think I found, my groove. So I appreciate y'all helping me find that groove in these last 15 weeks. Hard to believe it's only been 15 weeks, but I appreciate y'all, these past 15 weeks helping me find that groove. Like I said, when I win with this is y'all win too. This is y'all show. I know it says the JayLamar show, but this is just as much as y'all show too. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate every last one of y'all. Izzy, I got you on the line. You want to say anything before we sign off?
Hey, man, Izzy Mac, 2C's, Glazed Out ENT. Y'all tune in, man. Like I said, Facebook.com/Glazed Out TV1. Check out the stream, man. Tap in. I'll be slaughtering shit on Modern Warfare. We can do 2K, man. Whatever you want to do. Podcast coming soon, man. Y'all watch out for that, man. All love, baby.
Most loves, definitely, man. Like I said, I appreciate each of y'all. Look out for our season 2 debut. Is going to be on January 7th. Same time, same days. Tuesday, January 7th. Actually, the 5th is I celebrate my 3rd year as a podcast host. It's my 3rd year anniversary with that. So I didn't get it didn't fall on a Tuesday, so it didn't feel right. But we're gonna celebrate that on that Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I am launching the Perspective podcast on January 2nd. More details to come on that one, but that's not going to be a live podcast. It's kind of going to be like a day in a life thing. So it's going to be, kind of a playback type of thing. There's going to be a mix of video and video and audio. So it's going to be on YouTube. The only streaming platform it's going to be on is Spreaker and Spotify. And I set that up that way on purpose. And then it is all on Facebook. It'll be on my JayLamar profile, which I will share the link to the JayLamar show profile. Those are 2 different ones. But yeah, man, that's going to happen January 2nd. We back on the air live with the JayLamar show on the 7th. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to get your music sent for this next season, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and start at least first 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and start booking for the interviews. So go ahead and send y'all music. The playback for all of the episodes is still going to be up on the streaming platforms and still be up everywhere. So you'll be able to go back and listen. I hope that all of the artists that have been a part of the show go back and share their episodes, promote their episodes. Izzy, you owe me an interview when we come back, so don't make me hop on your ass.
Track for that one, big baby.
I'm hopping on your ass. As a matter of fact, you better be ready for January 7th. I'm calling that one right now. I'm calling you out on that one. January 7th, we having the full Izzy Mac interview. So I'm calling them out on that one. But I got 15 seconds left, so before it comes out, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I will talk back to y'all on January 7th. Feel free to reach out to me, sponsorships, and get your music on the show. This is the JayLamar, and I will see y'all on January 7th. I'm out of here. Peace.